to the weekend show. Frequencies wild on the wave. Weekend warriors you crave. Static crackle stories fly. Heroes born and never die. Ham radios, they never sleep. Tune in now, secrets keep. Weekend warriors on the line. Echoes of a battle sign. From the front lines to your ear, here's your show now loud and clear. Airwaves buzzing, tales unfold. Voices young and voices old. Army, Navy, air and sea. Tune in now, you're riding free. Mic on loud, our crowds roar. Every tale you can't ignore. Through the static, truth will shine. Tune your dial, it's time to ride. Weekend warriors on the line. Echoes of a battle sign. From the front lines to your ear, here's your show now loud and clear. Mic on loud, our crowds roar. Every tale you can't ignore. Through the static, truth will shine. Tune your dial, it's time to ride. Weekend warriors on the line. Echoes of a battle sign. From the front lines to your ear, here's your show now loud and clear. Weekend warriors on the line.
Listen up, maggots. This is the Grouch coming at you loud and clear with another edition of the Weekend Warriors podcast. This is the place for real, no bullshit talk on the harsh realities and irreverent humor around military life. So sit the fuck down, strap in, and get ready for a raw, no-holds-barred discussion. This is the Weekend Warriors. All right, welcome to the Weekend Warriors. I'm your host, the Grouch, and guess what? The boys are back. So outstanding. It's good to be back on another live stream episode of the Weekend Warriors podcast. Tonight we've got Steven, we got Cody,
Hello, hello.
and first time with us we got Dave. All right, boys, it's been a while since we've been together. Cody was with me on the live stream there a couple weeks ago. It was good you were able to make that. But let's do like we always do. We'll go around and then we'll say hi to everybody in the chat. It's great to see so many people in green. But Steven, man, it feels like it's been forever. How have you been? And give me a highlight of this week. Nope, you're muted. Hold on.
Is that better
There you
now?
go. Yeah.
You pay me to be here and then you don't want me to talk.
No, I just didn't want you to talk over the intro.
That's all kinds of fucked up. Just saying. Oh wait, can we cuss now?
Yes, you are free to speak freely.
Well, I guess the highlight of my week was I actually had to take my suits. So I took three of my suits to the alter it to my tailor, and she is in the process of altering them to make them smaller to fit me. Um, and then the fun part of the week was I went on a fox hunt today. So
Okay.
that was unsuccessful, but fun nonetheless.
Unsuccessful but fun. So you didn't find what you were looking for, but you still had a good time.
Yes.
He
Okay.
went on a sock hunt today. His head was in the dryer,
Yep.
elbows
We
deep.
no, we can get to that after everybody else's introductions, but
Oh,
I can explain more about it.
Okay. All right, Cody. So I saw you a couple weeks ago, but it's good to see you. It looks like maybe you're in a different location than the last time.
no, I just finally turned myself around. I'm still in the desert. I just didn't want to. Have you ever one of our YouTube followers look at this very dreary weather I got going on? But no, man, I'm doing good, and I had quite a productive week. Did some good things, did some not so great things, but did things nonetheless. What I mean by that is we had to let go of a soldier uh,
Mm.
because of policies and procedures, and he's a good guy, but it was just his time to go. So it was kind of like a bittersweet moment, right, where we had to send someone off who's probably going to be a better civilian than he was a soldier. So it's one of those can't win them all type things, but that was the kind of the maybe highlight of the week. So good things and bad came out of it, but ultimately that's really what I did. Oh, and play radio and the rest of the fun stuff that would go on with life.
Ooh, we got to talk about that later.
Radio?
Me and Cody doing radio this week.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you talk about it right now? What what kind of radio are you and Cody doing later this week?
No, this past week, Cody was like, "Hey, I got this radio, and is anybody on the air?" And I'm like, "I can be." So we picked what 40 meters, which sucked, and then we picked 18, I think, and couldn't really hear from East Tennessee to California. Uh, all them weird zombie land radio waves out there were messing with it. But I was able to pull out the trusty phone and the unorthodox text to Morse and called him in CW, which actually went through.
Oh, all right. So you made a CW QSO from one side of the country to the other?
No, the fucker never responded to me. He just said on Discord, "Hey, I heard you. That worked. That's really cool." And then walked away from the fucking radio and never responded. So I couldn't log it. I mean,
I verbally beep beep and boop booped him, so it worked. Okay. No, but it was a fun little experiment, and I was enamored with the way that Steven uh, was trying to hunt down which frequency to make the point to point contact, and it was like he's like, screw it, man, we'll pull a boa cap, or we'll do this, or try that, and like that's a niche little skill that we need to practice way more often.
my go-to is the HF maps on dxview.org. Tell you what you can do point to point with almost all the time, any day.
All right. Well, you'll have to share the link so that way we can share it with everybody else. All right, Dave. It's your first time being here, so welcome.
Thanks.
Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about you, how you've been doing, and something special from this week?
So, well, let's see. I joined in '02, got out in '09, and was part of the most deployed division in history. You know, the 10th Mountain. Every other year I was deployed, and after that third one, I said, "Fuck this, I'm done." Did a couple years in reserves, and they couldn't do it. I've been a licensed radio operator now 13 years, and just renewed for another 10. Um, Good thing that came out of this week. So Saturday, my audio's low. Okay, hold on. Let me see. It's probably on my side. How about now? Probably fixed it.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
much better.
Yeah.
Much
Okay. I
better.
was trying to hide all the other crap here in the house. I belong to the world's largest beard club. Beard, not beer. You know, beard. You know this glory, this right here. And my chapter raised $10,000 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation on Saturday. So that's one of the greatest accomplishments for this
Hell
week.
yeah.
So it was really awesome.
Nice. Well, I'm glad that you're able to make it on the show,
Finally.
and yeah, I'm sure as the show goes on, you'll either have a lot of regrets or you'll be glad that you did it.
Probably. We'll see.
All right. So let's go to the chat here and just there's a lot of activity. So just want to give a shout out to Shannon KC10HT. Activated a park with her yesterday. It was a ton of fun. K Booty Dave, Cooley, Tortoise Overland, Rabbit, Chris Bricker, Del Fargus, Hamman Connecticut. See who else we got. We got a whole bunch of people here. Lots and lots and lots of chat. Huge shout out to everybody in green. Those are the channel members. So big shout out to Patreon members and channel members. They get first access and a lot of behind the scenes stuff. We haven't been doing podcast recordings, so we haven't had the usual after chat that goes out to Patreon only. But we'll get back into the rhythm of things as you know we get closer into winter. But yeah, it's great. And K Booty Dave is up here. He is the current channel boss, and looks like he's about Half Life. So uh, the way that you become the channel boss is through supers and subscribing and becoming a channel member and all the fun ways of interacting with the channel. And it should it should update live as those things happen. So and you'll also see in front of my chest there'll be a little display. It'll say, you know, yep, there you go. Tortoise Overland member for 6 months. I am the boss. But you're not. Oh, Dave, what are you drinking?
God, you know, I forgot.
It's
Evan
that
Williams.
good of a bottle.
Barrel. Yes, it is actually. Evan Williams single barrel.
Okay. I got Highland Park, 12 years.
All right. I drank some mead earlier, but I didn't want that to sneak up and kick me in the rear later on.
Tortoise,
ask
50
Cody about
bucks,
that
beer
one.
and snacks.
Nice.
Thanks a lot.
When did we get ice cream?
and now Tortoise is the boss. So good. It is working and it is updating live. So there we go. Tortoise likes being the boss.
He's
I
pretty
threw the link in the chat and in the private chat. So it's the HFDX view with the perspective of Washington, D.C. Change the grid at the end of it to whatever your grid is, and it'll put it in for you.
There we go.
That was the DX
Just
Maps.
share that out.
Yeah.
That thing's pretty. That thing's pretty cool, man. It's got nice visual
Yeah.
to it.
So there you go. Open that up, bookmark it into your man bookmarks.
And you can either have it rotate through or you can pick your bands. I use it a lot, almost daily. Well, over the summer to try and catch a sporadic E of 6 meter opening. Actually caught it one day. It was going from Knoxville all the way up towards Maine, and talked to a guy in Canada on 6 meter 525 simplex. So it's a great tool to have in your little toolbox to figure out who you can talk to and when you can talk to them.
Yeah, I know. That's definitely one of the things that I really like about using Ion 2G with ALE is it just does all the figuring for you and scans all the frequencies and checks it out and says, yeah, this is going to be the best opportunity that you've got to make this call. And it's pretty cool when technology works in our favor instead of working against us.
So I saw Shannon's comment there asking about tell them more about mead. I would love to share this because if you can get your hands on it, I don't know if they ship it. This is called Drift Bound Mead from the American Stronghold Meadery out of Rochester, New York. It is veteran owned and operated. It's a traditional mead, New York apple blossom and honey. It's a sweet, and tell you what, it is a pretty good mead that I've had. First time ever having a mead, and this one was pretty good.
So what's the difference in a mead and a beer?
It's fermentation process.
One's made in a brewery, the other one's made in a meadery.
that too.
I don't know.
Well, isn't mead mostly honey?
Honey and fruit, yeah. Typically apples.
So it's got a little bit of a sweeter
mead
flavor.
has honey. Yeah,
it's fruit juice instead of barley juice.
Really, you pop that open and you're thinking you're drinking apple juice, but if you're not careful, it's gonna catch you.
Couple glasses in, you start to get a little wobbly.
Well, Friday. So during our event there Saturday, I was very in a lot of pain because there was just so much walking around and moving around that I was doing. So the arthritis and everything was just acting up. I had a glass of this bourbon, probably not much more than what I have in my glass now. I'd smoked some weed, and I had a bottle of that mead, and I tell you what, I was the most relaxed I'd been in quite a while. I wasn't drunk, but I was definitely relaxed.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with being in a good headspace,
And that's, over my right shoulder here, that's my best friend. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera there.
Well, it looks like something's maybe hanging upside down.
It's not hanging upside down. That is actually the way the plant.
Oh.
It's a bud.
That's
here. Let me see if I can hold on.
Good.
Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Yeah.
Where is it? Right here. This is
there you go.
Right here. There we go. So that is what's usually hanging over my shoulder there, and I belong to that Discord.
I believe that I am also a member of that Discord.
Yeah, we're a bunch of veterans. I mean, there's a lot of veterans in there, but they're not solely veterans. But I would say probably 90% of us in there are veterans still, and we talk about weed, whether growing, consuming, every aspect of it. And there's no right or wrong way to grow it, and over the couple of years that I've been in that group, you learn how to take this guy's information, and put it together and see what works for you. So it really works. What is the name
Yeah,
of
for
the
sure.
mead? It is from American Stronghold Meadery. Let me put that right here in the chat. Not Merrick. There we go.
I always love when I'm trying to type something and I fat finger it and
And it
somebody
totally.
clicks on the link and they go, the link doesn't work.
There we go. Stronghold Meadery. American Stronghold Meadery. Veteran owned and operated. I have
Awesome.
not. Actually, I can do that. Stand by. What Discord? Let me throw that back up there because its name is on there and its user link is actually there. I don't want it to really block me out either, but that's all right.
So there you go.
There's the Discord
Urban Growers.
name. Yep.
So you could take a time out from the stream momentarily to go join the Urban Growers Collective if that is up your
And if there's
alley.
a flood there, I might have done it, and Sin might have an issue, but we'll take care of that later. I'm also a moderator over there, so.
Smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night.
Yeah, I'll have to see if your boy is in there. Who's your boy? And I might let you know.
Well, I hope she's not talking about her boy because he's only 6.
Well, I hope not. I like gummies.
Yeah, gummies are great.
Did that link not come through? It just the way it showed up over here on this chat. Das Nugs, I'll stand by. I'll let you know.
It's a great comment by Dell.
Yeah. Dell is always good for throwing like just the right thing in the chat. It's wonderful.
He is not in that Discord.
Oh, there you go, Shannon. Send your buddy an invite.
My son, huh? Das Nugs, nope, he's not in there. Weed's totally legal here in New York as well, finally.
New Hampshire's still a freaking island all on its own. It's legal in Maine. It's legal in Vermont. It's legal in Massachusetts. It's legal in New York.
Yeah.
New Hampshire's
Chris
just being
Bricker,
stupid about it.
Chris Bricker, are you in there? You said interesting Discord, so I wonder.
Yeah, Chris is in Ohio. Well, I finally got to activate a park since I was home.
Oh, you went to the link. Oh, fantastic, awesome.
Which park was that?
So Shannon in the chat, KC10HT. I showed up an hour late because my ExpressVPN decided that my internet connection was a potential risk, and so it terminated my internet. And so I'm sitting there, like, I mean, I got up at 6:30. I'm bebopping, making coffee, let the dog out, whatever, right? And I'm not paying any attention to my phone really, other than the fact that I'm just not getting any notifications. And then I realized that ExpressVPN had killed my internet, so I undid it, and all of a sudden, like, my phone starts blowing up with notifications. Yeah, Shannon was on her way to the park at like 8:30 in the morning. So, I showed up about 11 o'clock. We were supposed to meet at 10, and but I was surprised. I reviewed some of the video that I took, and just setting the GoPro on the dash actually worked out fairly well. Both of us are in frame through 90% of the video footage, so should make for a decent video. And I don't know about you guys. Like, you ever watch the people that are new YouTubers that like their only thing is parks on the air videos when they're just getting started. No.
Are you trying to call me out? Okay, fine.
No, so all right, maybe it's just me, but yeah, I've stumbled on some fairly new channels, and all they're doing is parks on the air videos, and like I don't know when I first started my channel, it's been about 2 years now. Um, I did that too, where it was just parks on the air, parks on the air, parks in the air, and then those videos just I don't know. To me, they got old. It just kind of got monotonous. And so, that's when I started, kind of making my own music and trying to do something to change the video style up to make it a little bit more lively and a little more entertaining. Um, but anyways, it's a long bit just to say that I think it'll make a great video. And so I'm looking forward to that. Um, I was able to, kind of take a little bit of a time out on my downsizing and getting rid of things. Um, I've managed to sell off a lot of little stuff that was worth some money. Um, got almost a grand in my pocket now. Um, I still haven't sold the two big ticket things, the ATV and the boat, but I'm thinking the boat's just not going to sell. It's almost October, you know. Nobody's going to want to buy the boat and then have to wrap it for the winter and put it away and deal with it in the spring. They're they're going to want to buy it in the spring. So, but yeah, so I got a few videos done. I got my first parachute mobile video done. I did parachute mobile music videos for jump number one and jump number two. Um, those are currently out for channel members and Patreon. Um, the first one will probably never get released to the public, but that's all right. Um, the second one will go public probably in a week or two.
It's because he wasn't wearing pants on that jump.
No, it was Carlos that wasn't wearing pants.
Oh man.
No, 'cause he was wearing shorts. He joked in the video that like he had to put his pants on.
Oh, Carlos. Just tell him to keep his fingers to himself.
Yeah. If you get the thumb in the bum, that means you're not arched enough.
Back to the old thumb in the bum, huh?
Thumbs and bums. Speaking of that, I have a guy that I work with, and he swears up and down that there was no old white man in a white coat that checked out his butthole at MEPS. Right? And I know we've discussed this before, but it's true. Everyone.
Well, no, I mean, like, how long ago did this guy go through maps? Like, I mean, did he go through the '60s?
No, it's like he went. Let's see, 16 years ago. So I'm calling bullshit on him. But maybe it's something
Oh,
that was maybe something was traumatic to him that like he just shut out from his own mind, like it wasn't there, you know. But he swears he's like, not no, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I'm like, all right, fine.
Hey, let me guess. He didn't have to do the duck walk either.
Yeah, no, he doesn't remember
right.
that either. Yeah, but it was pretty funny. We had to get his board packet together for Master Sergeant, and so he and I were like scrubbing through all of his records on his iPerms, and I saw his enlistment contract, and in that, you know, you got your big medical forms, all that stuff, and I started scrolling, you know, being nosy. I mean, he was over my shoulder, so it was all good. But I was like, I found it right there, man. It said medical, fucking hemorrhoids check with the little check mark and the doctor's initials. I was like, ha, proved to you. Some old dude checked out your butthole.
Sure did. Yeah, it just must have been so traumatic he blocked it out.
Yeah. Well, and then no, I think what he did was he had a came to Jesus moment, and he just realized, and he's like, wow, maybe that did happen. And he's like, it was kind of like one of those where the guy told me to bend over and spread my own cheeks, and then I heard a camera flash, and then it was all over. So I thought it was pretty appropriate. Yeah, I don't know.
So Bob's got a quick question he wants to throw in here. He says, Paul, when you're in free fall, how do you move horizontally? Um, it took me a while to figure it out, but it, yes, you just huff and puff and blow yourself sideways. No, you actually you almost do like the electric slide in the sky, right? And so you put an arm and a leg out to the side, and you will move in the opposite direction horizontally. It makes it a little bit easier when like you're separated from somebody and you're trying to slide in.
I think I like my explanation better.
It's electric. I mean, you can blow if you want.
So if you're belly down in free fall and you fart really hard, will it make you flip over? Like, will you just do one of these backward somersault?
It will not.
It's a
Uh,
propulsion
and
thing, right?
and actually, so I don't remember the technical term for it. Carlos explained it to me, but as you increase in altitude, the gases inside of you expand.
Yeah, it's like a Bernoulli principle. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
And so quite frequently, right? Somebody inevitably will fart in the plane, and it's just god awful. But Carlos told me one day, he said, if you're able to fart during free fall, then you know that you are fully relaxed. And so, yeah, I mean, I've yet to do it, but I will get there one of these days. I will fart in free fall, and hopefully, there's somebody above me that just.
Do you usually jump on Tuesdays? Like Taco Tuesdays?
Oh, dude, let me tell you, out at CSC, Chicagoland Skydive Center, we ate a lot of tacos. Uh, and yeah, some days, man, that plane was ripe.
Makes you think
It
about
was,
how many asses are blown on a commercial plane because of going up in pressure.
Yeah, but
On a,
they're all at a certain pressure.
true,
right,
but I
Bob,
mean,
cabin's pressurized.
Bob's got a
yeah.
good point. You covered lateral left to right movement. What about front to back movement?
So
Is that like a backstroke or?
no, it's actually it's very simple going forwards and backwards. It's all in your arms and legs. So legs out and arms in will move you forward, and arms out and legs in will stop you and move you backwards. It's all in playing with the wind, right? So you're not trying to fight the wind. You want to move with the wind, and just kind of use the way that the wind crosses your body to your advantage to move around the way that you want to. I haven't gotten to the level of like some of these people that like live in the wind tunnels. I mean, the skills is phenomenal. I don't know if you've seen any of those videos, but like
Yeah,
they're just
I tried to do that in high
unbelievable.
school. It didn't work very well. I kept rolling and falling.
Hey, does anybody want to do a quick test real quick? We'll see if my beautiful, loving, absolutely amazing wife that I love so dearly is watching the channel.
I said.
Hold on, give it a second. If she is, we might get beer. If not, I don't know. I'm screwed.
just yell over your shoulder, beer wench, beer wench.
If I she come through that door, man, I'll get struck in the head. I'm blaming it on you.
Whack!
Hey, you are very welcome, Bob. Anytime you guys have questions, feel free to throw it in the chat, and we will answer the questions.
May not be a right answer, but we'll answer it.
It's accurate. It may not be the right answer, but it'll be an answer.
See, Chris said that like as a crew chief, like pressurization only works as a one-way valve, right? Perfect. So, Chris, are you saying that everyone just does blow ass on an airplane? I mean,
It's just inevitable.
hey, don't they make you use your seat cushion as a flotation device? Like, add insult to injury, man. Right? Fucking pilot crashes your ass in the drink. You survive the fucking thing, and you're huddled across your fucking fart fucking pillow, trying to not get eaten by sharks. You just gotta smell thousands and thousands of people's asses. I think I'd rather swim. Fuck it.
I'll just take my pants off. I'll tie knots in the legs, and I'll inflate them like we did in the military.
In case of a
Ass is
water
a
landing,
one-way valve.
in case of a water landing, please remove your ass pillow.
So we have a plethora of topics from the last week or two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you got on your mind?
In the knee.
They range from weird to fucked up. So we've got the
Oh my god.
We've got the ex-FBI director being indicted for lying. We've got, and the testimony out of that, wow. Then we've got three eye atlas. So 3i Atlas is the third interstellar object witnessed by the Atlas telescope. Have y'all heard about that?
Nope, I missed that one.
No. I don't pay attention to the news much.
So, well, yeah, I watch some things, but not others. 3i Atlas is a estimated 12-mile long object that is flying towards Earth, and they don't know what it is. They are saying that it could be a foreign spaceship because it is not a comet or does not act like a normal comet.
Have we identified if it is a one-way valve yet?
Are they launching space debris into space? No.
I don't know. Then we've got Russia making the comments at the former Russian president, what was his name, Dmitry Medvedev or whatever, saying in response to Zelensky or Trump, they're not really sure which one.
I was going to say, what did Zelensky say now?
Oh, he was whining about drones. What What the freak needs to know is that Russia can use weapons a bomb shelter won't protect against. Americans should also keep that in mind.
I'm pretty sure we do use weapons that a bomb shelter won't protect you from.
Oh, yeah. But that was, and they don't have the kind of munitions that we have. So they're only referring to nuclear type. So then we
Okay.
got Venezuela. We got the all the flag officers meeting next week at Quantico. I mean, pick your weird topic.
All right. We'll fucking pick one.
No, my job was to throw them out. Somebody in the chat pick one. What are we going to ramble
Okay.
about?
All right. Well, you heard it then, chat. Stephen wants to know what you want to discuss, and so we'll let the chat decide. Cody, any word on how much longer until your next PCS?
Yeah, as lightning's about to strike my ass. Yeah, no, man, I go to Korea. First week of January. So
Okay. I mean,
back to the land.
I wasn't gonna say it.
That's all good, man. No, we're good. It's back to the land of kimchi for a full year. I got really lucky. I convinced the powers that be to keep my family here at Fort Irwin, so I don't have to do any moving or anything like that. Blessing. And yeah, so I'll just spend a year there in the land of kimchi, come back to the high desert, and start retiring. Hopefully they don't dangle another one of those promotions over my head right right at decision time.
Yeah, welcome back from Korea. Now, if you'd like to get promoted, we just
You must
only
go
need
back.
3 more years from you. You know.
Yeah, right.
And one of them has to be back in Korea.
Yeah. Now, Korea's actually really not a bad place to go enjoy the culture. Have some good tangible training time with soldiers, but that's about it. Oh, and the food's good too. Everything else though, it's wild, man. The turnover rate of soldiers is very high. Lord, everyone kind of forgets that they're one 14-hour plane ride from going from a 7 back to a 3, and and that's how it works. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna try and make the best of it. Hopefully, they don't make me a first sergeant. I have to be in charge of a bunch of goofy goobers. But
I thought you
being
were
held by
already in charge of a bunch of goofy goobers.
yeah, but I don't want a more goofy goobers.
No kidding, Shannon. Oh, wow. I
Nice.
swear I didn't do it. Well, you'll have to let me know which ones did you get, because I did see they had a list of it. This is one particular one I did not see on their list. It was bottled this year, so yeah, bottled in 25.
Well, so Dave, you come on for the first time, and you're already a negative influence, causing people to spend exorbitant amounts of money on.
I didn't do a thing. I just.
Me.
Oh, she just ordered $200. Wow. I wonder what she got, because I'm curious.
Well, all right. So let's put it into perspective. How much is a bottle? 40, 50 bucks?
I don't know. I got the case. Well, this is a. Well, no, hold on. Let me look at the website real quick. Because this was, I believe, donated to us. It was like 24 bottles in there. I came home with like 12 of them. Let's see.
Now, yeah, Dave, you're doing some nonprofit work there up in upstate New York, yeah?
For like what?
Well, you got the hockey sled thing, right?
Yeah, I'm a sled hockey player. So yeah. Um, s- so season starts here next week, but unfortunately, I won't be starting the hockey season with everyone else. Next weekend, as us amateur radio operators know, it's the first weekend in October, and it's when the simulated emergency test happens. And so that's when we're doing ours up here in St. Lawrence County. Then the following weekend, I'll be attending Monster Jam. Then that following weekend, I'll
Yeah.
be going to back out to Rochester for us to donate that $10,000 to Make-A-Wish Foundation to actually hand them the check.
Cool.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I'm just glad, Dave, that beards are doing something good.
And that's where a lot of people look at our name, Bearded Villains, and they think, wait, what? You guys are doing good stuff here, and that just the name Villains doesn't match with what we do, but for us it really does.
Oh, people really get that worked up over the name.
Yeah, in a way, back when the chapter, but the organization was started 10, 11 years ago, back in 2014, our primary colors are black and white. So, black or white on black. So yes, beards for the win, absolutely. So they were mistaken for ISIS here in America in several different locations. Let me see if I can pull that up.
What?
Yes.
Is it because you're
because the flag is white on black. So that was the Sweden bearded villains were mistaken for an ISIS cell back in 2015. Let's see here.
Well, I mean, at least there was some publicity, right?
Yeah, it was some publicity for sure. Probably not quite what they wanted. Oh, hey, look at that.
There's no such thing as bad publicity, right?
No,
We got
not at all.
a shirtless warrior entered the frame there.
Yeah, he's not a warrior, but he's good enough. Hey, when somebody walks in and hands you a J, you gladly take it.
There you go. Yeah, puff puff pass.
Yeah, well, it's mine now because he walked away. So awesome.
Right? I'll take it. Over here.
Do the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, Brady Bunch.
It looks like Chris is maybe on his way home. Thanks for joining us there, Chris.
What's up, Phil? Yeah, I just got out of work. I didn't want to miss this, though. So I'm trying to do it on my phone. I don't know if it's working or not, but we'll make it happen.
Working.
All right.
Chris
Just
has had for everyone that's just joining us. Chris has had a long day at the one-way valve factory. So if he
yeah, the check valve. Yeah. Yeah. I've been check valved all day. That's for sure.
Jason's got it.
Yeah. I didn't think it was actually going to work on my phone, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean, the video quality is to be desired, but that's all right. You're here.
Well, I mean,
we got a little bit of an echo.
It's dark out, man. What do you want to tell you? It's 9 o'clock at night.
It's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah.
I got a 30-minute drive home, 30-minute drive home, and then I can hop on the computer and hop in with you guys. But I just wanted to hop in and at least listen to what's going on.
All right. You know what? I totally forgot. Tortoise did a super chat, and I didn't play the music.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
What do we got to do that, right?
Yeah, they're
All right. Well, I didn't see anybody pick a topic in the chat, but I have one for us. And maybe we could all kind of speculate. Hopefully the NSA doesn't get us in trouble. But what say you all about the Honorable Department of War / Department of Defense, Mr. Hegseth, calling in every single general to the mothership next week? Has anybody heard about that?
Yep.
well. So Stephen was briefly mentioning it, but yeah, go ahead, expand on that.
I don't know. So we got word on, what was it, Wednesday, that of course every major news outlet has to say something. But yeah, Pete Hegseth is calling in every single general officer across all the branches to sit down at some sort of conference, or that's what we're speculating on, and what they're going to do there, I don't know. But I did want to hear your guys' opinion of what could possibly be.
Well, there's two. There's a whole bunch of theories going around. There's two prominent ones. One is what?
I'm sorry, man. Put up Dell's fucking comment.
I told you, Dell is fantastic at putting just the right comment in the chat at the right time.
Oh, scroll up and get his other comment because I thought it was funnier.
Oh man. But Steve, what do you think they're going to talk about, man?
So it's either a pre-war plan
Okay.
or what he is, or what the leaked sources are saying is it's a pep talk for an eyeball one-on-one with everybody to get everybody on the same page to do what he wants them to do.
Okay. It's easy to get everybody on the same page if you're all in the same room, and then you can
When-
knife hand the room. You tracking
when-
who?
Wish we could
They
say
don't
the
have
same about
Mad.
Congress.
They don't
All
have
right.
Mad Dog anymore, so the probably knife hand's not going to be as effective as it used to be.
They're they both have merit. I mean, I could see him as the new Department of War wanting to get in there and get everybody on the same page with the new PT standards. And I mean, I heard one of our Air Force members in Discord the other day. Apparently, they've changed the Air Force PT standards, and
Did they raise it?
yes,
Good.
it is no longer a, and I don't know all of the details, but it is no longer a mile and a half run. It is now a 2 mile run, and twice a year.
Oh, a whole twice a year.
Yes. But, but
I think
apparently they didn't fuck with the staff dining or the defects or the hotel rooms or anything like that. So I mean, it can't be that bad.
I think the Air Force probably took inventory of themselves. Was like, holy shit, we're fucking
A
fat.
bunch of fat lazy fucks.
Like I mean, you know, a lot of airmen are really good at their job, and they should be, right? I mean, that's kind of what we as taxpayers expect them to do. But when it comes down to the HMO, the medical thing that actually governs the whole DoD, anyways, right? Having morbidly obese service members that could be called to war one day becomes liability, man. So I think generally what the Air Force went with. They're like, hey, fucking, we need to shape up. You know, we might have some good-looking specimens that are pilots, but everybody else working on everything else is rotund.
Another one of the theories is that apparently there was a leaked Russian report that they are training. Russia is actively training Chinese soldiers for airborne missions, thinking that the uh, Taiwan is close to getting jumped into.
Dave
Like I
Dave
said,
put a comment. He had to put the soldering iron down to defend the chair farce.
It's like Red Dawn, but in Taiwan.
Airborne.
I think
So,
it's long overdue that all of the branches reevaluated their PT standards. Because the thing is there has to be a realistic standard. I don't know. That's my take.
yeah,
no, you're right.
I don't
You're
disagree.
Yeah, but are they all going to be held to the same standard? I mean, let's be
Should
real.
be. Men and women, yeah. If you
No,
want
no,
to do
I
that
don't mean men
job,
and women. I don't mean men and women. You know, because if
oh,
you're a Navy
you mean
SEAL, male or female, you should meet. I'm talking about the branches of service. Like, should a Marine be held to the a Marine in the field be held to the same standard as a an airman who sits at a desk? Like flying drones. I mean, in yeah, maybe in practicality afterwards, do they really need to be? Not really.
well, so hear me out here, okay? I think that perhaps the different branches can have different standards, but the standards within the branch shouldn't matter what sex you are, right? And
That
so
no,
the
I
Air
agree. There
Force,
it should never matter
right?
what sex, gender, whatever.
But the Air Force and the Navy, particularly, are well known for their grossly overweight fucking service members. So those two branches definitely need
It's
to
funny. It
increase
wasn't
their
like that when
PT
I was
standards.
in.
Oh, dude, did you see the freaking the Navy people that got promoted recently? They put a picture up online, and I swear to Christ, they
Yes.
didn't fit in their uniforms.
Yeah. So when I went in, back in the early '90s when I went in, right, the standard of PT for the military was like your typical like mile and a half, push ups, sit ups, run, all that stuff, right? If you couldn't do that, you were out. Like there wasn't like, hey, we'll give you 2, 3 chances. Like you couldn't do it, you were gone. If you were overweight, you were put. 2000s is when they started changing, where they were like, oh, well, recruiting numbers are down, so let's kind of like keep some people on. Next thing you know, everybody's over fucking weight, and they didn't care.
I was trying to see if I could find that picture real quick.
Of fat Navy people, all you gotta do is look around.
hey Stephen, what was your PT test? Push up, sit up, one, run, right?
Yeah, push up, sit ups, 2 mile run.
Yeah, see, ours was push ups, sit ups, mile and a half runs.
And see, the Marine Corps, it's push-ups. No, I'm sorry, pull-ups, sit-ups, and a 3-mile run.
And you got to run that fucker fast.
Yeah.
You want a perfect PT score? You better run all 3 miles in 19 minutes. At least that's what it was in the early 2000s.
I want to
In
say
19 minutes,
Yeah, 19 minutes.
I could have done that. I ran just about a 9-minute mile and a half. A little
Cody,
bit over.
I want to say that it was The passing was 2 miles in 14:44.
Okay.
Was anything over that you didn't pass, but
Yeah. Well, I would say this. When we argue like all the like what is the PT standards for across the branches and all that, we do agree that some of them should be like age differential. So we just go with the baseline. At least when I'm arguing semantics with other service members, I go, hey, the 17 to 21 year old bracket. That's the one you should base everything off of. Right? That's usually the highest standard that you have, or excuse me, highest lowest relative to what event you're doing. But yeah, a 17 to 21-year-old. When I first started the Army, you had to pass the 2 mile run in no less than 15:36. 15:36. So 15:37, you're done. And as you got a little older, you were given like 10 more seconds.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, holy
nowadays,
shit, Chris.
uh, nowadays the 2 mile run is relative to age, it's like 20 minutes 44 seconds.
20
It's pretty wild.
minutes for a new like 18 to 21-year-old.
18. Oh yeah, 18 to 21-year-old. No, not 1951, something like that. Really close to 20 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, I will give credit to the new PT test involving the sprint drag carry and the plank right before your run. Right. I mean, both of those events like destroy your hip flexors, your core, and everything else that you kind of really relied on to run. So I factor that in, but still, it's pretty nuts how much time we can actually get away with. But we're slower. But apparently, we're all stronger. I don't know what that means. How does that work? Right? We got this total soldier athlete program, this holistic health and fitness thing that is like, hey, spend less time running fucking 45 miles a week, and get in the gym. Okay, fair, but I think we've lost a lot of that cardiovascular ability that is needed on the battlefield. Right? People argue about, oh, fucking, when am I ever gonna run 2 miles in battle and shit? I'm like, well, that's true, you won't, but that's not the argument that you should be looking at. You just go, hey, how long can my cardiovascular system fucking work in a high stress environment, and can I do that for a sustained amount of time? And that's
Do you
what they
think
were
it's because
testing.
the battlefield's changing though, Cody? It used to be where everybody was hand to hand or close combat. You could almost see your enemy. Now everything's from like miles away.
True. No, that's fair. But I mean, give it a week. Shit can go right back to fucking trench warfare. It could, right? In a heartbeat. And I mean, shit, we could go right back to Afghanistan. Climbing fucking mountains and stuff. It's a big difference between the guy that can deadlift 350 pounds consistently with a breeze, right? Because he's a total gym rat, got no neck, right? Dude's a beast. But when you hand him a 240, because you're gonna give the 240 to the big guy, right? You hand him a 240 and you say, hey, hike up this hill with the rest of your squad, and that dude's fucking only a fifth of the way up and dying out of breath. Like, bro, I think we need to reevaluate some things here. So I can find a happy medium somewhere, but don't get away from running, man.
And I was wrong. So the 1990 PT standards for 17 to 21 were 42 push-ups in 2 minutes, 53 sit-ups in 2 minutes, and 15:54 in the 2 mile run.
Oh, okay. So
And then Max,
they made us get a little bit faster, and then they made us get way slower.
the max was 71 push-ups in 2 minutes, 78 sit-ups in 2 minutes, and 13 minutes for the 2-mile run.
Now, see, all right, I used to always say this, and actually I still say it, right? Never underestimate the skinny guy, right? Because everybody thinks, oh, we'll give the 240 to the big dude. Sorry, Chris, I gotta mute you, man. Yeah, so everybody wants to give the 240 to the big dude, right? But more often than not, in a combat scenario, it's the skinny motherfuckers that have the stamina and have the ability to grab that 240 and bound from tree to tree to tree to tree, clearing that objective. Whereas those big dudes, like, they tire out quick and then they get left behind.
I do not disagree.
No, definitely not.
Like, everybody always looked at me and they just assumed because I was a skinny fucker that I was weak. But dude, I could ruck, I could hump, I could run. You give me a 70-pound pack on my back, you give me an M4 and a 240, and yeah, I'll go tree to tree, and I'm up, they see me, I'm down, clear that objective.
I think we should just really start focusing on cardiovascular endurance. It doesn't. We don't have to be a bunch of fucking running track stars. We don't.
No, but you got to have stamina.
Yeah, stamina
and cardio.
That's your
And
bread and butter, man.
somebody had mentioned earlier, they had said in the chat that they knew a sergeant or a staff sergeant that would run 3 miles in 17 minutes and then freaking smoke 2 cigarettes. Dude, I was that motherfucker.
I knew
Like,
guys, absolutely.
like, I would run the 3 miles in 19 or 20 minutes, and as soon as I was done, I was freaking lighting a Marlboro. Like, yeah.
Yep, I had several guys that did. Matter of fact, I think I had a platoon sergeant that could smoke a cigarette, go for a run, come back and smoke another one.
Stop talking about me like that. No, I've slowed way down lately. I've slowed way down, trust me.
Shit, I had guys that would run the 2 mile with a freaking dip in their mouth, man. I'd be like, yeah, nope, you guys are gonna make me sick.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't do a run with a dip in my mouth. Like,
I had several guys that did that. Yeah.
What I think is the crazy part is how fucking hungover most of us were when we were.
Oh, jeez.
Still doing that. Okay, we can talk about cigarettes and nicotine all fucking day, but man, like, just be real here. Like on a Monday,
these
sweating green fucking alcohol out of their pores.
Smells like a stench of fucking booze just pouring out of people's pores.
Smells like the whole formation smelled like a meadery.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's the best part.
I can remember several PT formations over in Germany where they were like, "Are y'all still drunk?" No, we stopped at midnight. We stopped 8 hours ago. We stopped at midnight.
Yeah, stopped drinking beer and went to liquor. That's what they did.
Yeah, most of the time, we didn't stop drinking till like 6 a.m. At 06, and formation was at 07. Like,
yeah.
You're just standing there, freaking, just trying to be like, yeah, please don't notice that I'm still fucked up.
Germany was brutal. I was my first duty station. I don't know how my little 18-year-old liver survived that place, man. I remember like not closing out the bar because it doesn't close. They just start serving breakfast all of a sudden. But like fucking just looking at the watch and be like, oh shit, like I'm 3 miles from post, and there's no taxis in the morning like that. No, so I'm running my ass all the way onto post before PT just to go run PT.
Del Fargus, if you were drinking malt liquor, you deserve to puke.
It's just slam a couple steel reserves. Let's go for a 2 mile, baby. Those were good days. Oh, hey, can anyone out there confirm this? Maybe because I haven't witnessed it, but I was watching one of those fucking Air Force PT, whoa me fucking threads, and someone decided to say, hey, if you want us to increase these PT standards, you need to afford us 1.5 to 2 hours during work hours in order to meet your goal, Air Force, end quote. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Does the Air Force not show up at fucking 6 in the morning and do PT for an hour and a half?
No. Nope.
So they literally have 9 to 5s,
Oh yeah, you.
and then they're bitching, saying, hey, give us fucking 90 minutes or fucking 2 hours of fucking PT time during work hours
Oh
to
my
fucking
God.
get ourselves healthy. Fuck you, dude. I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe the Air Force does have morning formations, and they do go to the treadmill, gym, whatever.
I see a whole bunch of nopes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
there's-
seeing too.
Yeah, see, everybody's like,
Just a regular job.
Now, Chris Bricker, Chris Radio and Life was not. I'm sorry, Chris Radio and Life was not in, but he was a civilian contractor. But Chris Radio and Life, I mean Chris Bricker, for fuck's sake.
pick your fucking Christmas, dude.
Yeah, there's too many. Chris Bricker was in the Air Force, and so yeah, so he's the guy to ask.
Okay. He does say it depends on you got it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But look, I there are some badasses in the Air Force, man. Totally. I mean,
Oh yeah.
look at
The PJs, yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
heard the tones, so I was pushing the button.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, I finally got around to doing that.
The hearing test?
No, that's still scheduled later in November. No, I went on to va.gov and filed for notice to file intent for tinnitus.
Okay, good for you.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It sure
Sorry.
is.
Didn't realize that was still picking up. Well, I thought I turned it down
Yep.
low enough. Guess not.
What?
And if you fight the VA hard enough, then you can get these cool Star Key hearing aids.
what?
And so these are I want to say they're not cheap. They're about like 10 grand.
Yeah.
It took me years fighting with the VA to get them. But I went into to the civilian hospital, and they did a very comprehensive hearing test where they were actually looking for the exact frequencies that I couldn't hear and the frequencies that were causing the ringing. Because
Yep.
apparently what happens, right, is as your eardrum gets damaged, there's different like little hair-like things that pick up different frequencies. And when those hair-like things get damaged, you lose the ability to hear those frequencies. But more often than not, that will be the same frequency of the ring. And so they program the hearing aids to counter that ring, and it's absolutely amazing. Like when I wear them, I talk a lot softer. I don't have the ringing in my ears that's always there, so it's really nice.
You're no longer yelling at yourself.
Yeah, dude, I don't even realize that I'm doing it half the time, but like, I'm just a loud person in general.
Yeah,
And then, yeah, I put my hearing aids in and it's like, why the fuck are you yelling at me? Like, you don't have to yell. Like,
fucking, fucking hell, man. No, you're right. Um, yeah, dude. When I wear my hearing aids, I'm on my third set. Fucking 28 megahertz. I'm on my third set now in the army. And not because I break them or nothing. That's when you're supposed to. Every 3 years you'll get like a new set or some shit. I don't know. Hey, call up TRICARE, figure them out. But I notice when I'm wearing my hearing aids at work, by the end of the day, I'm very frustrated or overloaded with like a lot of sounds that I am hearing, and I'm like, okay, maybe I just need to take a break, day on, day off, or whatever the hell I'm doing. But then I was still fucking frustrated, still frustrated. Come to find out,
I heard that.
yeah, Dave, I didn't hear shit. Come to find out, it wasn't me. It wasn't the being overloaded with a lot of new sounds or sounds I could finally hear. It was me constantly repeating myself and getting frustrated with the people I work with because I'm finally talking quieter like a normal human being. So they're expecting me at fucking cranked up to 11 on my voice, and now I'm talking with a 4 like a real human. And they're like, they just fucking ignore me. That's why. That's why I'm pissed off at the end of the day. Beating myself.
So it sounds like Jason in the chat has got issues with infections, ear infections. Um, so ear infections are actually the reason why I lost a lot of the hearing in my left ear. Um, and then you add the additional damage on top. Um, but I will say, like, dude, these Star Key freaking hearing aids, they're they're worth fighting for, man. They're worth fighting for.
I just want the ringing to go away.
Yeah, those hearing aids will do it, and they're real low profile, like, um,
They're sleek.
so they get the clear tube, and the body of the hearing aid actually sits behind your ear, so you don't see it. So it's just the clear tube, and then this little piece goes in your ear.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet nowadays, man. They're tiny. Like the set I have are you're right, about 10 grand, about five a piece, and they're really cool, man. I have an app on my phone. I adjust what hearing environment I want to be in. I'll turn on my little tinnitus sound counseling fucking thing, which is kind of cool. It does put a little more noise in my room, my ambiance, but I mean, I'm like, okay. But I think the best part is if they're Bluetooth. At least the brand I have, there's this little Bluetooth box that I can hook up to my TV.
Yes,
And
I got that too.
oh, dude, that's money. They should give this to everyone, old and young, whoever's deaf, man. Fucking, I'll tell you what, largest point of contention in your marriage is probably fucking arguing about how fucking loud the TV is.
Uh
So
huh.
you could
Yep.
turn that thing
And
all the way
she'll be like, "Why is the TV so loud?" And you're like, "Cause I can't fucking hear it." But then you put the hearing aids in, you link the hearing aids to the box that's connected to the TV. Well, now you
down.
got the TV audio direct in your ears with the tinnitus canceling. Now you can't carry on a conversation while you're trying to watch TV because the TV's kind of taking
Yeah,
over. But
I've
that's
since
okay too, right?
yeah, oh, absolutely. I've since retired that little box from the TV and actually hooked it up to my radio in the shack. So if I'm listen to a net, I can come outside, smoke a cigarette, still be listening to it. You know, that's pretty cool too.
That's nice.
So do
I'm
they
waiting.
play in stereo when you're watching TV?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, dude. whatever cool modulated settings you have for your device you have them hooked up to, they'll play Dolby Digital in your ear. It's kind of tricky though, because if you have your surround sound on and your hearing aids in, right, you're probably only wanting to pick up on the high pitched stuff that you're deaf to, you know. And I mean, that's why we all turn it up anyways, to hear what the little tiny mouse voices are saying, right? Or turn it down when the fucking commercial comes on. Thank you, FCC. Do your fucking job. But but yeah, that's really what it is, man. It's a whole different experience. And then if you want to completely turn down the volume on your TV and just listen in your hearing aids, I mean, it's just like having like a Bluetooth headset, and nobody else has to watch your boring ass golf game, Steven.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Like, I mean, you can literally just have the
That's
TV
what
on mute.
the little Bose headphones. That's what they're for.
Yeah, but but when you have them in that mode, right, you're still totally aware of your surroundings and stuff. You're just hearing the TV in the other room, you know. So that's kind of cool. Look at us, man, talking about old man shit.
It's funny. So Dell says the worst part of his marriage is he can't freaking hear what his wife is saying if there's something in the background like a fan or running water. I think that's just an excuse to be like, I just didn't hear what she said.
Did Dell call his wife a fan or running water?
I tell you what, I don't have hearing aids, but I do have hearing issues. I can be driving down the highway and have the window open just this much. And I have a hard time differentiating. If I'm on the passenger side and I have wind coming in from the other side, my left side doesn't exist. Who's over there? They're talking to me. I don't know what the fuck they're saying. And that's what happens
that's
when you
weird. So, all right. So, Dave, you're hearing losses primarily in your left ear.
Yeah.
Okay. So, me too.
Left
Steven?
ear.
Right.
Okay.
Left ear.
But Cody's also left.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you walk in front of a 120.
Got a story. No, but I get what you're getting at, Grouch. It's shooting. It's shooting a rifle. Your left ear going bad. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Mine wasn't.
I mean, if you're a right-handed shooter, you know, like a normal person, weird lefties.
Yeah.
I'm a righty.
No, mine's over here.
But that's
My
just
rifle's
it.
over here.
I'm a righty. Dave, are you a righty?
I am.
Yeah, but the hearing loss is in the left side.
But mine wasn't from shooting. So my last tour, I went from where we were sleeping to the, showers, the way our patrol base was set up, and the 120s are kind of like smack in fucking middle. And HESCO barriers, those things are huge, and you can't hear what's on the other side of them. I walked by, went to the shower, and you hear boom, and you go, all right, that one's going out. Fucking wash a little faster and hear another one go, and you're like, fuck, which one, that one? All right, you figure it out. You're like, okay, I'm done with this shit. You get the fuck out of the shower, and you're heading back. You're walking by, and then you hear boom, and your left ear is between you and the HESCO barrier. Oh. I was within the concussion ring when they shot it again, and I went, fuck. I didn't know anything was wrong until I really put a Vic head system on, that looks just like this. You just put it on. The pressure, I was like, what the hell's going on here? Yep, so I have a hard time hearing now.
I sometimes wonder, like, when I'm editing videos, like I'll do it with headphones on.
Yeah.
And I'll try and adjust the audio so that I hear it really well. Like, right. I wonder if I'm putting it more like right side dominant.
We all get to hear how you hear. That's great.
Yeah. Like you get you get all the videos in the right ear only, or primarily in the right ear.
Do you put the tinnitus ring in on all the YouTube videos as well? I wouldn't know. So maybe you do.
I'll start adding that in. It's like, all right, here's the frequency ring. Like
And everyone in the chat that mentions it, you'd be like, you normal hearing people, and we just shame the shit out of them. That's what we do.
shame, shame.
Yeah. Oh, dude, driving down the road, and Sid will look at me. And she's like, "The brakes are going out. The brakes are squeaking," and I'm like, "I don't know, man. If she wasn't here, I would have no pads, no rotors. A fucking caliper would fall off before I fucking hear it, man. No joke.
You just go until it was metal on metal, and you weren't stopping.
Yeah, like, hey, the pedal's squishy. Like, oh, boy, don't smile at me. It's true. Right here.
I got a phone call from the VA today. They wanted to know if I still wanted the referral for my marriage therapist, and then they wanted to know if I still wanted a referral for individual therapy outside of the state of New Hampshire. And I said, well, yes. I mean, I'm going to be in New Hampshire until the end of October, and then I'm going to Florida for the winter. So yes, I need a therapist that can see me in Florida remotely. And then I was like, but then I'm going to be in Illinois next summer, so I need to be able to see somebody there. And they were like, oh boy, well, okay, as long as your primary residence stays where it's at, then we'll coordinate everything. But yeah, they were really having a hard time with the fact that like I got a bunch of travel planned, and
How long ago did you put in for that?
well,
1998.
so I mean, listen. We've been going to a marriage therapist for the last 2 years. Um, this is not a new thing. I've been seeing an individual therapist for Christ, probably close to 10 plus years. Yeah, I mean, the only difference is now I'm traveling a little, but like after COVID, everything went telehealth. Like telehealth should be a freaking thing, and they're like, well, yeah, but here's the thing: is if you're not in the same state as your primary residence, then that becomes an issue because what if the therapist thinks that there's a safety risk, right? Well, then they're going to call 911 and they're going to send the police to your residence on file, but that's not where you're at. And I was like, I don't understand why the therapist can't just say, okay, so this is where he is. And I know this is where he is because this is where he told me he is. And if there's a safety issue, like I know to send somebody there. Like,
That makes sense.
well, I
Yeah.
know.
All that,
It,
yeah, a lot of that makes sense. But I mean, in reality, dude, if they gotta fucking find you, they will, and they'll find you pretty fucking quick. I mean, look, the government already has a Bluetooth fucking connection to my one-way valve, so I don't fucking. They're gonna fucking find me. Where is that ass?
Bohica.
Shannon's talking about a wheel bearing. Yeah, it's probably gone out, Shannon. I promise. All right. Yeah, it'll all be better once the ringing goes away. At least
Yeah,
that's
wheel bearings definitely make a hell of a lot of noise.
you'll feel that before you hear that.
Yeah, especially about 80 miles an hour going on the highway. Get a little wobble.
Pray.
That might be a wheel bearing.
Or a Jeep.
She said it was in the Subaru too, so maybe that doesn't count. Like it was already 40 miles an hour. They're shaking anyways.
Yeah.
All right. So Jason's going to comment here, right? Says
Yeah.
he's been seeing a therapist since 2017 when he tried to delete himself. 2010 for me.
Glad you're
Glad you're
still
still
here.
here.
Yeah.
Glad
Glad
you're
you're
still
still
here,
here for
Jason.
sure.
Yep. But I'm glad he's good now. But God forbid he doesn't get his meds. So one of my biggest frustrations with the VA was that after years of them, giving me literally a handful of pills 3 times a day because, well, this pill is for this and this pill is to counter the side effects of that, and then you need another pill to counter the side effects of that, and then another pill to counter the side effects of that.
Yep.
I eventually I got to the point where I had whittled down my meds to very basics. I was taking Wellbutrin and
Ugh.
Abilify for just kind of like mood stabilizer, antidepressant.
Yep.
Um, but then I was doing Adderall. I had a 10 milligram rapid release that I would take in the morning, and then a 15 milligram extended release that I would take a couple hours later.
Wow.
And dude, but it like literally night and day in my ability to focus and my ability to stay on task and my ability to get things done. But because you know Adderall is a Schedule 3 narcotic or whatever fucking Class 3 controlled substance. Um, if I wasn't available to sign for it the day that it was delivered, then I'd have to wait another like 2 weeks. And by then, like my medications have run out.
Oh yeah.
And so like I'm fucking scatterbrained and I'm here and I'm everywhere. And and then you get back on it and you start to try and get, stable again. And the same thing happens the next month. And so, I mean, like I literally got to the point where I was so sick of dealing with the roller coaster of being on and off my meds. But I just said, "Fuck it!" Like I will just not
Yeah.
take any meds at all. I will self-medicate with cannabis.
That's exactly what
Um,
that's the route I went.
yeah, and I mean, so if I wasn't if I wasn't so self-conscious about being judged for cannabis use during the day, like, dude, I get just as much benefit on the focus side of things from a really good sativa
Yep.
as I did from the Adderall.
Right.
But
Do
like
you know why?
I I I don't understand how the VA expects us to function
I
when they
agree with
can't
that.
reliably fucking give us our meds.
Yes, absolutely. And do you know why our body acts the way it does with cannabis?
Oh, enlighten us, man.
It has to do with every human being has an endocannabinoid system. So our body is made to take in these terpenes and cannabinoids from the plant and balance us out. And it balances out everyone differently. You know, so the guy that dropped in, yeah, cannabinoids. It's maybe this is the
Yeah,
way I said it.
cannabinoids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably the way I said it because I was speaking fast. That guy that walked in. All right, I'm going to use him prime example. I told Cody about him the other day. Well, Cody and Steven the other day when we were chatting on Discord. He has Tourette's. Give him a fucking bong rip for the day. Couple of bong rips.
Cunt.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Fucking, he's a human. He can operate like every other person. You never know he had Tourette's until it started coming back down. He'd come down out of that, and you would see it.
Cunt. Fuck. Shit. Ass.
Yeah, well, his isn't that one. His is more vocal and not speaking vocal, but sounds and
Move, tick,
motor.
clicking,
Yeah.
Motor,
Yeah.
clicking.
Okay.
yeah, but not all the verbal. But yeah, he goes and smokes, and dude, he's a normal person. You'd never know it. Never knew that he had Tourette's at all.
Paul said something there that kind of intrigued me, man. You're talking about this big thing, this plethora of fucking medications you were on, right? And then
Oh, and it was a plethora.
yeah,
Yeah.
like your medicine cabinet probably read like the back of a shampoo bottle, right?
Oh, I know mine
Fucking,
did.
Yeah.
I can't even pronounce this thing, but it makes the sound go away. Like fucking, like that type of shit, right? But what's weird is like, but you said something very specific was if there wasn't a stigma for me and cannabis or me taking cannabis, then it wouldn't be such of an issue.
Right.
I honestly, I think it's kind of both ways, right? If if we would if we could normalize some of the things about having the shampoo bottle worth of fucking stuff and be like, dude, why you on all that? Right? And hey, you smoke weed way too much, brother. Whoa, why are you on that? Right? I think it should be equal and opposite to each other, right? If you need to. Or people should question sometimes whether you should have all that stuff in your system or not. But um but it shouldn't just be ultimately socially acceptable to have the shampoo bottle of shit
Right.
and then to chastise the dude that smokes some weed in the morning and then after lunch and then right before bed, right?
Yeah.
Like, come on,
Just
man.
as Dale
When
just said, it's the
you want to talk
pharmaceutical
really
companies.
fucked up. Oh yeah, 100% the pharmaceutical companies. But yeah, so something super super fucked up, right? Is so when I was at my low, okay, and this happened several times. But so 10 was the day that I tried to delete myself, and it didn't work. Um, but then I had another really really hard time. It was Easter Sunday years later. Um, but the VA had literally given me the perfect cocktail of pills that would put me to sleep forever.
Hmm.
And they had willingly prescribed me all of those medicines. And it's like, I mean, I just don't understand. If we're trying to keep veterans alive, right? 22 a day, okay? If we're trying to keep veterans alive, then you as the prescriber should be checking these meds to make sure that you're not giving somebody the perfect cocktail to fucking put themselves to sleep permanently.
Yeah, 100%. And that's not
Like,
just for veterans. That's for anyone that's going through a mental health issue.
yeah,
Because it's the same fucking shit for those folks as well. There's no reason that the doctors are doing exactly as you said, fucking pushing and pushing.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
go
so
ahead.
sorry. So Chris threw in there that he never knew that. Watson for the win, keep him safe. Yeah, no. So listen, I don't often, like many of us, right? We're not gonna be super forthgiving with the information of, hey, I hit rock bottom and I fucking tried to take myself out. Um, it's taken me a long time. Obviously, I mean, 2010 was 15 years ago, um, right? Yeah,
Yes.
15. Um, but the thing is if we who have survived those periods in our life can set some type of example or at least kind of open the door for that conversation with other vets,
Yep.
um, then that's all the better, right? Like,
Absolutely.
Yep.
and so I'll tell you, right? I had it in my mind that I was a burden on everybody around me. And I mean, I truly was. I truly was a burden to everybody around me. Um, but it was a burden that the people around me didn't mind, but I took it as like it was a personal thing where like because me being the way that I was at that time was a negative on everybody around me. That the world would just be better off if I wasn't here. Um, at the time, my oldest daughter was young, um, and I sent her to stay with a friend, and I said I'm gonna drive until I think nobody's gonna know who the fuck I am, and that ended up being Indiana. Um, I made it to Indiana, and I ran up a $280 fucking bill at the bar. Um, just bucket after bucket after bucket of beer and getting wild and crazy and fucking throwing it all out there on the line. And when the bar closed, I said, "This is it. I've had enough. I'm done." And I got in my '97 Volkswagen Golf, and I jumped on the expressway, and I literally fifth gear, put the fucking pedal to the floor, going as fast as I could, and I lined myself up for a bridge abutment, and I figured this is gonna be the way. This will be it, right? I'll hit this bridge. I'll fly through the windshield. I'll take myself out. It'll be quick. It'll be painless. Um, I used to be religious when I was young, and then I got away from religion because, well, religion's got its quirks, and
Yep.
we'll just leave it at that, right? But I'm still spiritual in a way. Like I do believe that there is something greater than us,
Correct.
and and for all intents and purposes, dude, I should have died that night or that morning, if you will. I should have. Like literally, that little Volkswagen Golf, there was nothing left of it. Like the front of that car was smashed in. The engine was pushed into the passenger area. Um, and somehow I literally walked away with minor cuts and scrapes. Um, the police that arrived on scene couldn't understand it. They were like, "We don't understand how you fucking lived."
Were you driving a
But
Subaru?
no, I was driving a Volkswagen.
He said that.
All the
But
Subaru commercials. Never mind.
yeah,
Your guardian angel did
I,
his job that day, man.
I get you. I get you. Yeah,
And
but
we're glad.
exactly, right. Yeah. So somebody was looking out for me. Somebody said, "No, motherfucker, like you are struggling, but it is not your fucking time." And so ever since that day, I've always tried to find some greater purpose to whatever it is that I'm doing. Um, to better influence other veterans, to help other veterans, to help veterans that were struggling, that haven't gained the life experience that I've gained. Um, and I think that it's still important to this day that we are open about these kind of things, because you never know, that person listening might be right there where you were at, and they don't know how to deal with it. And they don't know how to cope with
Yeah,
that. And
100%.
Or knowing that there's other people out there that'll listen.
yeah, man, we're just like you. We're all the same. Literally, fucking regardless of when or where you served. Cody says it all the time. We're trauma bonded, right? Like we share in that, and so 100%. Like if you think that you are all alone and you think that you are the only one dealing with what you're dealing with, fucking a, just reach out, man. Just reach out. Say something to somebody because I guarantee fucking to you, somebody's gonna understand.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. I'm glad you said trauma bonded, man. But I wanna put one more thing out there, man, before we switch topic or anything. But I had a pretty long conversation about VA and doctors and my distrust for a lot of lot of the medical facilities out there, and the person I was talking to last night, he said to me is that it doesn't matter if your therapist went to combat or didn't, right? They're there to be a person that can diagnose your brain, right? They can PMCS your brain, and that kind of rung a bell with me. I was like, well, that makes way more sense. It doesn't dispel any distrust that I don't have or that I have with them, right? I still kind of don't trust the wackos out there.
Yep.
but it is easier to talk to your fellow service members about some of the stuff, right? Because they speak the same language you do, right?
100%.
They know that they know the nomenclature of something, right? You can speak geek to them, and they get it. So, hey, your brothers in arms might not be the best guy to fucking diagnose your brain, but they are someone that you can actually fucking tell your story to, at least
And
say
they
something.
understand you.
Yes.
And that's the biggest part of it, man. So we're out here. I'll bullshit with you. Call me up.
Well, so all right, so like it's Dave's first time on the show, and at the beginning, right behind the scenes, Steven, myself, and Dave, we were talking, and Steven says, "Well, I'll explain kind of what the Weekend Warriors is all about, right?" And I think it's actually really good that we're touching on this because it's been a while since I've explained this, but um, the whole reason why I started this this Weekend Warriors podcast is because I missed having that open dialogue with fellow vets. I missed getting together for group therapy sessions, and I used to do it twice a week. I On Tuesday mornings I would go to a multi-generational group where we had guys from World War II, Korea, Vietnam, all the way through to the current conflicts. And then Thursday nights was specifically Iraq and Afghanistan. Um, but it didn't matter, right? It didn't matter whether the guy that served had gone through World War II or Korea, or Vietnam, or Iraq, Afghanistan. It didn't matter. We all shared that same whatever it is that fucks us up, and it felt good to be able to talk about it with people that understood. And so that's what the Weekend Warriors podcast started as. It was my group therapy on the interwebs. And so while a lot of you maybe I haven't heard the things that we have shared in previous episodes, um, yeah, we're here just to talk real and to talk about the things that are on our minds and the things that bother us and the things that we need to talk about because it is only by talking about these things that we're able to process them a little bit better. And so, yeah, I just, I don't. Thank you guys for being here and being my
Thank you for
fellow
having
weekend warriors. It means a lot.
Thanks for having us.
Trauma shares.
Drum shares. Chris, you were driving, man. Hey, tell us how your day was, how your week was at the One Way Valve Factory.
Yeah, give us a highlight of the one way valve.
Oh, see,
My week, my last couple weeks have been a
It's that
shit
good.
show. No, like all kidding aside, man. Like my last couple weeks have been a shit show here. My lease is almost up. For New York, they're supposed to give you 90 days notice of changes or anything. I still haven't fucking heard anything from my landlord. New company just bought us out, so they're all kinds of hosed up. I don't know if I'm getting a new lease or not, which really doesn't matter because I'm in the middle of trying to buy a house. Right. So the other half and I were trying to find a house. You guys probably saw in the Discord the thing I posted about my kid with the job.
Yep.
Right. So that's going on, and I got to figure out what we're going to do with her because, like, no job means no way to pay for a place to live. So, and then there's all kinds of shit going on at work and all kinds of moves. And it's that time of year where all the holidays change. So, being retail management, like everything changes and a lot of stress, man. A lot of life stress going on right now. I will tell you, I wake up every day thankful that I'm vertical. I wake up every day thankful that I have someone like my other half, like Ashley. I truly believe that no matter who I've ever been with in my life, you got that missing puzzle piece to your life. She's that missing piece. She is the piece that I needed to finish whatever else I needed in my life. We
Glad you
have the
found that.
mindset with each other. We're like, we have the mindset with each other. There's nothing we can't do in life as a team. Nothing. Doesn't matter. We could be poor, broke, and homeless. As long as we're together, we're fine. I don't know, dude. It's been a stressful fucking week. And as far as what you said about this podcast, Paul, like honestly, I've been military like you guys. We all have family at home.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's Navy,
Whatever, dude. Listen, don't hate. Listen, don't hate. It's okay. I know you're jealous. It's all right. We'll transport you wherever you need.
The best taxi drivers in the fucking military.
That's right. I've been in the fire service and EMS, hazmat teams and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you right now, man, there is no family, except for like blood growing up, right? As long as you have a decent family, there's no family I've ever found in my entire life better than my military family. None.
Yeah,
we can sit here and talk and say there's no topic taboo for us. Like honestly, there's no topic taboo, and we can sit there and judge each other all night long. But you know what? We're not judging each other like you're an asshole. We're judging each other like, hey, dude, how'd you fuck that up?
Yep, 100% there. Yeah.
So when you do these, man, like honestly, all kidding aside, man, when you do these and I'm able to get on, I'm like thankful because then like I can vent to you guys. I can listen to your guys' stuff, and like I actually like one from last week, dude. I actually felt better afterwards.
That's the whole point.
Sorry about the drive home, though, bro. Because I mean, I told you I'd be on. I didn't say how.
Go ahead, Steven.
I was gonna say, like Cody says all the time, trauma bonding, and when you're around other people that have been trauma bonded, granted, me and Cody and me and you and Chris and Dave haven't been in the exact same trauma bonding situations, but because we've all been in those, we bond.
Yep.
And that's why being in another group of veterans is so important to veterans. And
Dell nailed it on the head too.
Yeah, absolutely. Dell nailed it right there.
Yeah.
Yep. We all hate it while we're in, but once we get out, we're like, "Fuck, man, I miss them guys."
What do we do now? Yeah. What are we doing now?
Well, whether it's the VFW, the American Legion, DAV, whatever, being around other vets and talking about sharing your experiences and your fights with the system, because when you're in, you've got fights with the system. When you get out, you got a lot more fights with the system because you're out.
Yeah.
And being able to talk to people about that, I mean, it helps.
Just being able to talk about anything, man. Like any of the topics we bring up, like there's nobody going to respond like we do.
No.
And there is nothing like sitting around at 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night, and listening to the wizard over here explain the wigglies that go through the air. Fucker laughed because he knew I said Wigglies. And
No.
everybody knows I'm talking about Cody's Wigglies.
It's because you called me the
Well.
you called me the wizard, man. I'm working on my
The
beard.
wizard.
No, man, Chris, you're right, dude. Let's cut it down to its simplest fucking equation here, right? We were all a part of the fucking circus, right? Whether it was 3-ring or a freak show or whatever the fuck it was, we were all a part of the circus. Whether you love the circus or not, somehow, when you left it, the only thing you really miss wasn't the tent, wasn't the fucking crowd. It was the clowns that you fucking were in the ring with. And
N7 TJG, yeah, miss the clowns, not the circus.
yeah, it's oh fuck, see, oh fuck, they already put it in there. But yeah, so now I'm here with you fucking clowns on YouTube.
Yep.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I missed the circus a little bit too. Because I can do shit in that circus that I can't do in civilian life.
It's true.
He liked being in a big metal tube. That's what he liked, weirdo.
Well, the funny part is, though, right? It's like, I mean, we had an issue with another service member, right? Like, you'd hash it out. And if you had to go to the tree line, you had to go to the tree line. But at the end of the day, you came back from the tree line together and you had a beer and you were friends again.
Yeah.
Whoever won, right? But like, that's just how we settled shit.
That's exactly how we play our hockey. Our sled hockey is
Right.
literally, you can go out on the ice and I could hate every one of you, right, while we're out there. But the minute we come off that ice, we're going to go share a beer somewhere. That is exactly how our family has grown. My family in the sled hockey community has grown these past 9 years. Coach is like, literally, this is, you can be enemies down there, but you shake that man's hand because it's probably your brother. And
dude, I ain't gonna lie, man, that's the coolest shit ever.
In May, I traveled down
the
to
coolest
Maryland.
shit ever.
Yeah, I've been playing almost 10 years now. Absolutely love it. There's been times that life has come in. You know, we all said we had issues, and yeah, there was definitely a time during these past 9, almost 10 years that I've said, "Fuck this! I don't want this anymore." And there was one man and one man alone that has kept me here, and he's the reason I'm still playing. And he's never served a day in his life. He's been a hockey coach. He's been a hockey enthusiast since he was a young man. Now he works for the Army Corps of Engineers here at Fort Drum. But he absolutely loves what we stand for. So this is his way of giving back to us.
Cool.
And then most recently, I was starting to talk about Maryland. We go down to Maryland every May. What do we have in May? Memorial Day. The first couple of times we went down, it was over Memorial Weekend. Then they made it a weekend prior. We have an all-warrior tournament. All 6 teams that have participated in the past 5 or 6 years have been wounded warriors. So it's just amazing to see guys and gals that you haven't seen, you know, in the past year, because you only get to see them once a year. Yes, Shannon, I am technically here at Fort Drum, although I'm about an hour north of there.
Watch out, Dave. She's trying to get
all
you
you
to fix
Fort
her
Drum
car.
guys, man, Jesus,
Do it.
like everywhere, like
Yeah,
multiply like
found-
fucking.
Yeah. But, you know, this sled hockey has literally saved my life. Because there have been many times that I've wanted to walk away and end it. No matter how I wanted to end it, I wanted to end it. And I do remember a time when I, you know, we talked about struggling with medications, and there was a time I was, 30 fucking days without meds. And my goalie is a 6'4", probably 250-pound dude. Like, he's a big dude. I wanted to take him and put him through plate glass windows. And I love that dude. He's one of my best friends. And it was nothing against him. He was the target at that moment.
Mm.
Yep. Yeah, the 10th Mountain Division is the most deployed division since 2001. Oh, he works on base as a civilian now. I don't go up there often enough.
So I figure at this point in the show, anybody that wants to take part in the conversation that we're taking part in, I threw the link in the chat. So there, I'll throw it on the screen too. But the link's in the chat. So if you want to take part in the conversation with us, by all means, click that link and come on in, join us on the stream. Let us know whether you're military or civilian. Give us your perspective on things, because this truly is, right? I mean, it's our group therapy on the interwebs, and so we're putting this out to not just military and veterans, but we're putting it out to civilians as well. Hopefully, they can understand us a little bit better. And
just be warned if you're a civilian trying to hop in here. be forewarned ahead of time.
There is a reason why
you may not get.
Yeah, but there's a reason why I preface every episode of the Weekend Warriors with this isn't anything goes show, right? I mean, don't be offended by anything, because we might get it and we might laugh and we might think it's funny. You might get it offended by it. Tough shit. Deal with it.
Yeah. There's no canceling this show, just so everybody knows.
That's it. Yeah, it's not this show. I never monetize any of the episodes because it's just not worth dealing with the algorithm. Like, it is what it is. We want to be able to speak candidly, and I feel like if we're focused on monetization of the show, then we can't speak candidly like that. So
right.
Wait, we're making money on this?
No.
What the fuck? Oh. When the fuck do we get ice cream?
Speaking of your stuff, Paul, hey, congrats on your Amazon thing, bud.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. That was a surprising email. 4 months ago, I applied to be an Amazon affiliate and an Amazon influencer.
I
and
remember that.
I just got my approval. So
yeah. He's on his way.
So they're like the VA.
Well, no. He got final approval to sell mass production one-way valves. So that's what he's doing on Amazon.
I thought you were going to sell dildos.
I mean,
get ready for the links. They're coming.
No. He's reviewing the dildos.
Were you not? You serious? We talked about this one night. You were going to sell dildos that look like crayons to all the Marines.
Oh, that's a market.
I think it's a great idea, but I think we'd be better served selling, food that looks like crayons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on a second.
Thank you, Mike. Mike says that the Amazon program is nice. So far, I posted, the links in my description to. It's basically it's an Amazon list, and it's a list of things that I've bought that I approve of. And the way that I did it that way for a reason, because I didn't want anybody to look at me or my channel or any of the products that I promote and think, well, Paul's getting paid to promote these products. I don't get paid to promote anything. Thank you, Del.
There's your ice cream, Cody.
Fucking ice cream.
We got ice cream.
Thank you, Dell.
Nice.
For real.
And if you look, oh shit, there it is. Tortoise's health dramatically took a hit on that one. And
Here, I
welcome,
got something
traveling
for you,
ham.
Paul.
Yeah, lay it on me. Oh, hold on. Let me move you into Steven's spot.
Oh.
What do we got? Oh, dude, colorful
They
hot
got blue and
chocolate,
green, and they had red and green for the Marines.
Mm.
dude. I want some of that shit. Hell yes.
Hot chocolate.
I'll see if I can
Somebody-
find another thing in this.
Somebody years ago, we had a VFW function. It was our annual picnic, and they gave me at the annual picnic a box of crayons, but the crayons were made out of white chocolate. And let me tell you, dude, those are the best
Ooh.
freaking crayons I have ever eaten. I ate the paper and everything. It was fantastic.
Not like your typical wax, huh?
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
And for
I'll
those
see if
that
I
don't
can
get the
find the other
joke,
one,
yeah,
I'll see if I can find the other one and send it to you.
yeah. The joke is that Marines like to eat crayons.
Only the red ones, though. Only the red ones.
Well, there's
Red-
several
red
guys
and
that
yellow.
I've come across that have they have their favorite flavor. So just depends.
Yeah. I mean, green's my favorite color, so it always tastes good.
They just like scream and taste the rainbow.
It's like a gay fucking Skittles commercial.
Yeah, Bricker, he said green.
All the Marines just fucking eating crayons.
I went in the army because I didn't like the case of crayons. Nice one, Dell. That's not why I went.
Hey, when I was on the road,
When
I
you're
heard
on the
you guys
road.
talking about that comet or whatever the hell thing's coming. Did you guys ever finish that conversation?
A comet?
Never even started it.
Oh, no.
The spaceship.
Yeah, the alien spaceship. The alien spaceship with a one-way valve. Yeah. No, we're still trying to figure out what that is.
I don't think anybody knows.
It does have like a Close Encounters of the Third Kind type deal. It's got that kind of vibe to it.
Well, they said that it's like got a weird like tail on the front of it that you would normally see behind it.
Which is why
It's like
they say
almost
it's
like a
not a
glowing-
comet.
Yeah.
Now, the day that Fifth Element comes to fruition and it's reality, like that's gonna be a good day.
Well, yeah, because Mia Jovovich shows up and she's the hero that saves the whole planet. Come on, man.
Maybe that's what that Big's meeting about. Maybe all the people, all the generals and admirals are meeting about the comet.
Yeah, man. They're gonna try to figure out if Lilu Dallas gets to be the Supreme Allied Commander.
We come in peace. We come in peace.
He could be my supreme commander. Just saying.
That's bad. Isn't that that's what I wore for Halloween last year on the podcast?
Yes, yes, you did.
You did
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Hey, Dave, you haven't been around for a while, but we've been doing this for a hot minute, and
It has been a hot minute.
yeah. And I think I went. We did a Halloween special. A couple people dressed up as different things. I was.
Yes, I think I was a wizard.
Yeah,
I think
you
that
were a
was
wizard.
the Halo mask.
Yeah, there's that going on. What's that YouTuber's got the fucking like black mullet, right? And always like the stupid fucking shades. I don't know.
Theo Von?
No.
The problem is, Del,
The other
Too many
It's kinda
people
like
probably don't know what that reference is.
The Devil's
You know what
Tower.
I got?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Devil's Tower and mashed potatoes.
All right, explain it, Steven.
Counters.
Close Encounters.
Yes.
Classic, man. Classic.
Yes.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Of course, those are all the same people that don't understand this.
I still don't get it. You do it to me every time I see you. I got a thumb. I got a finger. Oh my lord.
Oh, well, now I got to Google fucking Tim the Enchanter.
Really?
Tim,
I don't know that. I don't know that reference.
is
At
that
least not
like
off the top of my head.
is that an early YouTuber? Is he like the West Virginia
No.
Ninja?
Holy Grail. Holy Grail.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. Yes. Yes.
They
Yes.
call
Forever
me
since I've seen that.
Tim.
Tim the Enchanter.
Yes.
Took a minute. No, but I'm good. Yep.
The most
No, we're good.
vicious, got the gnarliest teeth.
Yeah. I
Can't
love how
try it out.
I love how the longest take in that entire movie is them explaining how to use the holy hand grenade. and then he pulls the pin, fucks up the count anyways. You
And
could
Saint
tell.
Attila raised the hand grenade up on high, saying, O Lord, bless this hand grenade, that with it shall mayest blow thine enemies to tiny bits. Thine mercy, and the Lord did grin, and the people did feast upon the lamb, and the sloss, and the carp, and the anchovies, and the oreganots, and breakfast cereal, and fruit bats.
And breakfast cereal.
Yep.
Count to thrice.
Oh my
That
God.
would be 3. That would be the 1 after 2, but not before 4.
If you get to 4, you've gone too far.
Oh, dude,
You must stop at 3.
Only 3 will be the number.
Thrice. Only thrice.
Run away! Run away!
No.
'Tis but a scratch.
I had to find the quote from earlier, and it's a little bit late. But Dave, why don't you make like a tree and get the fuck out of here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Make like a tree and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Shannon says that her favorite part's the Dennis the peasant. Yes. Oh, dude. Look,
I'm oppressed. I'm oppressed. I'm oppressed.
let's just be real here. Look, if Dennis just showed up and got on all of the news networks and just explained how current politics works, maybe we'd all figure it the fuck out.
Okay, chat. What is the air velocity of an unladen swallow?
Ooh.
African or European?
I don't know.
Slippery? Yeah,
I'm glad that we're all old enough to fucking understand this shit.
Here's the
Oh,
fuck.
sorry for you young bucks in the chat.
The millennials are going, what the fuck are they talking about?
It has
Oh,
been
look.
quite a
Oh.
while since I've seen it. I think I need to find it so I can watch it.
Go away or I shall insult you again.
You're saying we're all old enough to understand it, man. My 12 and 13-year-old, they watch it religiously, man. I don't know what's wrong with me, but hey, those kids fucking.
Can you
weirdos.
imagine making the Holy Grail, any of the Monty Python or Mel Brooks movies, Blazing Saddles today?
Oh, dude, Blazing Saddles would be fantastic.
You said Seth and his friends were all quoting what? Blazing Saddles? A bunch of
Yeah.
13-year-olds? Are you telling me a bunch of 13-year-olds were quoting Blazing Saddles? Oh, dude. Oh, see, we're writing the world, right? Everything's fucking right. Oh, I gotta tell you, boys, gents,
Mungo.
ladies. Okay, everyone in the chat, everyone.
Both of them?
All of them. Okay, I drove out of the parking lot from the shop the other day, right? Going down like the main strip of Fort Irwin, and I saw this soldier with a fucking 5 foot by 4 foot fucking big white paper sign that says "Slow down," drawn in marker, and I was like, "Thank God, finally, everything's right in the world." Some public humility when you fuck up. It was one of those perfect moments, man. It was kind of like, remember the old days when you lost your ID card. You had to fucking carry around a fucking ID card or some bullshit,
Oh
man.
my god.
And when I saw that slow down sign, I was like, yes.
Now that's a good first sergeant or sergeant major.
Oh, it had to be, because nobody else got the balls to fucking stand on a man's carpet to explain that one. But it's great. Kid's been out there for fucking straight for 4 days this week, every day.
How fast is the motherfucker going?
I don't know, man. But I mean, it's good.
I bet you he didn't have to pay the fine for speeding on post.
Oh no, that is gonna be his punishment, flat out. I mean, excuse me, corrective action, because
It's not a punishment. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, corrective action. But man, I was just so glad to finally see that again. Like, it's just it was a beautiful, beautiful thing.
You don't pay till your third one on this post.
What? Excuse me?
Your tickets? You don't pay till your third one.
You don't pay till your third speeding ticket on this post? Oh.
2 freebies.
I didn't know. Apparently my wife knows that.
If only.
Why did you know that? Because she's gotten a few.
Honey, is there something we should talk about?
Right?
Are we on our second?
No.
Next week you're gonna see Sid standing on post with a sign that says "Slow down."
That would be good too, man. They'd be like, fuck, dude, they got the soldiers, they got the spouses, fuck, they got everybody now.
They shoot for stop signs.
Slow down. It was so great, so perfect.
That's awesome.
Traveling Ham says that's how Bliss was.
Yeah, they make you stand out there with a sign. Oh, dude, I love it. It's fuck it, man. Like, why not?
3 strikes, you're out.
Oh, Jason, Airplane. I watched that recently. Fuck me. That was good.
Oh, Airplane? Yeah, make all these. Didn't they say make all these lights blink in sequence, both in Airplane and in Spaceballs? Did they use that line in both, or am I just fucking remembering wrong? But I remember that was a great line.
And don't call me Cheryl.
Right on, like,
don't call me Cheryl.
They're making a Spaceballs too.
Yes.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah, Rick Moranis.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Dude,
May
Rick
the
Moranis.
Schwartz be with you.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Look,
it depends on.
It cannot go wrong if Rick Moranis comes back. That's what I'm saying.
It depends on how woke the writers are.
Yeah.
Suck.
Like,
Suck. Suck.
Like, even that one, you couldn't make that today.
We ain't found shit.
Comb the
As
desert.
they're walking around, everybody else got a comb, they got a pick.
Yeah.
So bad.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Great lines, man.
If only they made freaking movies the way that they made movies in the 70s and 80s, right? Like
42.
One of the problems with, doing another Spaceballs is there'll never be another barf.
True.
That's true.
True.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be like, I guess, this kid in this one. It's like
Oh,
cute
okay.
or
I
something
haven't.
like that.
Okay.
Or
Okay,
Ralph.
I haven't really got into it.
Who? All right, Dave. Well, then who do you think, in your own opinion, who would be socially acceptable to play a Bart nowadays?
Fuck, I think we've lost all the great ones. That's the problem.
Ralphie
Right.
Ralphie May.
Oh.
Is Ralphie still alive?
May. Ralphie May.
So I was thinking right off the top of my head when you said Bart, man, I was thinking Shane Gillis. I think that dude would be a pretty good Bart.
Yeah, Shane Gillis could do a barf.
He could do it.
Yeah.
I don't agree with
Yeah.
all of his stuff, but like he's edgy enough to fucking play.
Paul,
Steven.
let me introduce you to Dave.
Hi, Dave.
What did I do?
Where
Pardon me, I got a phone call.
where is your where's your container at, Dave?
What container?
The shaky container.
Dave, you got a shake weight?
No, definitely not a shake weight.
20s.
What are we talking about?
I'm lost, my guy.
It was sitting on your desk the other day when we were talking about it.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
He has a. Oh, we were talking about Dave's small glass jar with a flower in it.
No.
No?
I was gonna say. I mean, I got a big glass jar with flour in it.
This one? That's the one I thought you were talking of.
No.
Well, what are you talking about?
Hold on, I'm trying to send him a.
Spit it out, man. Spit it out.
Yeah, you got me lost here, guys. Hold on.
I'm stuck
You
in a
figure
one-way
that out.
valve.
It's not. There it is.
Yeah, Dell. Yeah, Rick Moranis did leave Hollywood for his wife. Wife got cancer. He ended up taking care of
That
it.
one. No.
Holy shit, that's a big ass jar.
Oh, dude! You got a D20 fucking weed holder?
You could put your weed in there, man.
No, it's full of dice.
Oh, come on! There's so many
Dave
better
is-
things you could put in that.
Dave is a D&D'er also.
Yeah, big. Oh, whoa. Yeah, you are a big. Oh, wow. Dungeons and Dragons nerds.
Yeah, she's definitely full. Hold on.
Okay.
There might be a few more.
So, all right. So, since
You said shake
Steven
and I
made
got
this
lost.
segue to some D&D shit, so I've been DMing for the past like 5 or 6 years, and so I had a stack of fucking books. I had like you name it for running a session. Like I had it, and I was like, fuck, I can't carry all that shit in the RV. Like I'm not going to be DMing fucking campaigns on the road.
Yeah.
So I said, listen, I said I'm gonna put all of my extra D&D shit on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna do a bundle deal, and just the 7 books alone were like worth $300.
Oh yeah,
Right,
easily.
like $50 a piece. Plus, I had a giant big bag of dice, and I had four little leather bags that also had dice in them. I had a big Folgers coffee can full of fucking minis. Plus, I had a big gallon bag of skinny minis. If you haven't seen that Kickstarter, skinny minis are fucking cool as hell. Yeah, but so I had a ton of shit, and I put it all up online for $160.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
Right? Like, and I figured for sure, like, somebody's gonna jump on this. They're gonna grab all of my extra D&D shit for a really good deal. Do you know how many people messaged me and they were like, "Oh, will you take 130?"
Oh my god.
I'm like, "Are you fucking retarded? Like the books alone are more than double what I'm fucking asking." Like,
Yeah.
plus you get the DM screen and all of the fucking extras. So I ended up getting this young kid. I think he graduated high school a couple of years ago. But he came out to my house and he was looking and he's like, "Holy shit, are you serious? I can have all of this for 160?" I was like, "Yeah, you can have it all." And he goes, "Well, what about that big sword?" Okay, so a buddy of mine gave me a sword, and I shit you not, like you put the tip of the sword on the floor, and the pommel was like almost 6 feet. Like this was a huge fucking sword. And I said, "Listen," I said, if you wanna take all of my extra D&D stuff because you're gonna use it, I'll give you the fucking sword too." And this fucking kid was over the moon ecstatic. Like I
Wow.
carried the sword out to his car, I put it in his back seat. Like yeah, dude, I'm a fucking nerd and a half. Yeah, I love D&D. Love it.
Yeah. And
Oh,
Because
look at other
I
Dave.
yeah, the other
I
Dave, KB5, we need to
yeah,
figure out
so
some
all right.
online vet D&D.
So, and this is totally my bad. I told Prep Ham Paul. Uh, he's got a channel in his Discord called, I think it's called Nerds and Stuff. Um, but I told him that I would put together an online session where at the beginning we just run through a one shot. And I've yet to do it. So I need to actually sit down and like put this together. We'll do it on Roll 20. Um, but yeah, like dude, I fucking love D&D because I like to get into the characters and I like to DM, and so like I will sit there and be like, "Greetings, caravanners! Wanted 3 rogue individuals that will lead this party on the next crusade through the wilderness. Please join us on the quest, and you will be compensated in the amount of 20 gold per piece." And like, I mean, I'll go through and I'll just like, dude, I get so into it, and I'll be like doing all these different voices for all these different characters, and oh, I fucking love it. I love it.
I got you.
I told you he'd geek out, Dave.
Yes,
I,
sir, you did.
dude,
Recovery.
I was even told by a few people that I should get into like doing voice acting, you know, like just as a side hobby. And I was like, fuck me, like that'd be so
No.
cool, but I don't have time for that. I don't have time to sit there and like record myself saying the same fucking thing 5 times over until I get it just right.
What are you talking about? Isn't that what we're doing right now?
No, this is a live stream. We get one shot.
Oh, you're right.
Straight up one shot. There's no outtakes.
There is no outtakes.
It is a one-way valve.
All right. Yeah, I will seriously dedicate some more effort into this so that when I get down to Florida, we can do a Roll 20 one shot and we'll live stream it. We'll live stream it on my channel. I'm sure Prep and Paul will live stream it to his channel as well. Um yeah, we'll do it. We'll just freaking nerd out, man. I love that. I love it.
I love how Chris said he's like, "Hey man, I wanted to learn D&D. I could never play it as a kid because my mom thought it was the devil's game." Right,
Yeah,
bro.
Oh fuck! Thank God.
I bet
I'm
your
with you
mom.
on that one, Chris.
Bet your
I
mom
still
wouldn't let
play.
That game is the devil.
I got something for you there, Grouch.
All right.
Just
And who in the party is keeping watch tonight? Because guess what? The owl bear comes out of the forest and oh, does your character have animal speaking? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so you just hear
So I'll give
Oh,
you a
you
little
did
preface
that, and my
to
fucking cat's ears perked up.
that.
All right, what do you got, Dave?
I just sent it to you on your Discord, so take your time whenever you can get to it. It's a video. It's a D&D session I got to do with the Wounded Warrior project we did for Warrior Week.
Oh no, you gotta tell everybody the story, and we'll get Paul to throw that video up in the chat here because I want to see it too.
So I was gonna send it to you and Cody because I forgot to do it the other night. So I was playing a regular campaign on Thursday nights, just as a regular campaign. I had a Wounded Warrior leader reach out, say, "Hey, do you want to play D&D on Saturday with Louis Anderson and Carrot Top?" And I'm like, "Excuse me, what?"
Fuck yes.
I was like, "Yes." There was no hesitation. It was yes. So 2 days later, I was playing D&D with Louis Anderson. Carrot Top, however, could not make it due to scheduling conflict. But when you get into a Zoom call and you see like Scott Thompson, who the fuck is this guy? Anybody? Yeah, I didn't think so. That's Carrot Top. That's Carrot Top's government name. And I was like looking at him like I'm looking at you guys and go, hey, I know this guy, but that name doesn't match to this guy. So it was really nice. And we did get to play D&D with the late Louis Anderson. And I'm glad.
Well, so let me tell you, okay, you know, it's just a thing about a fat guy and a pig nose. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Love that show. I used to watch his cartoon all the time. But the one of the questions is like, are you sure you want to play D&D with these guys? I'm like, duh. These are celebrities. Or like, ask me if I know who they are or whatever. I'm like, regardless if I'm current with any of their stuff, they're fucking celebrities, man. I'm gonna fucking play D&D.
Fuck yeah.
Life Louis is the shit. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, could you even imagine, right? If like, dude, if we got invited to play with Matt Mercer and the fucking Critical Role crew,
I
would jizz in my pants.
Joe Manganiello, have you seen his fucking dungeon? That his fucking room, dude.
Oh,
it's
impressive.
Fucking amazing.
Yes.
I mean, dude. And to see some of the people that have been around Joe's table, you go, wait, what? No fucking way.
When you find out some of the celebrities that are D&D nerds, you're
the
like,
Big Show. The Big Show from WWE.
The Big Show?
Who,
Paul? Paul, yeah. He's a fucking D&D nerd. And
I got a pretty funny story about Paul. Fucking
Google
prick.
Some of Joe Manganiello's shit, you will see videos of different.
Thanks for joining us.
Several videos. 7-3, Chris.
Later, Chris, man. I appreciate it. Dave, dude, you struck a chord with me, man. Fucking, you mentioned Paul. This motherfucker, the Big Show, he shows up to Iraq for one of those like USO shows and all that stuff. Yeah. They do this thing at fucking Camp Liberty, but we're out in the middle of nowhere. Well, they brought on a couple of guys and like two of the fucking WDB showgirls. Yeah. But John Batista and Paul shows up. I had been stuck up on top of the fucking watchtower. We're at this big shopping mall in the middle of Baghdad, and I've been stuck up on the fucking corner at this OP on the corner of the mall for the entire time that they got to have a show downstairs.
Yeah.
Well, someone was kind enough to bring those two bastards up there, and oh my god. So I'd been sitting up there, probably fucking 7 hours, 8 hours maybe. I had another fucking 6 or 7 to go, and fucking this gigantic fucking man dips his head in underneath the camo net, right? And I'm like, what the fuck, right? Because he's wearing this like ballistic vest that looks like a fucking like a G-string on his fucking torso. And I was like, holy fuck, dude, it's the Big Show.
Yeah.
And,
Big Show.
yeah, and he's like, dude, hey, how you doing? I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. They're like, why is the Big Show in my fucking OP in my machine gun nest? And then this son of a bitch, like I was like packing a dip, right? Packing a Copenhagen, but ready to go for a little. He's like, hey, let me, can I have some of that? Man, I haven't had a dip in a long time. And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, sure, why not, dude? Fucking here you go, right?
Yep.
Fresh candy.
It's not like you're gonna tell him no.
Yeah, right. And this
Not that
fucking
big motherfucker.
Yeah, and then he takes his giant fucking banana claws, right? And he fucking takes like 3/4 of my fucking fresh can of dip, like 3/4 of it, and throws it in his big fucking stupid ass fucking giant fucking lip, and then closes the can and hands it back to me. And it is fucking light as shit. And I was like, what the fuck, man? But yeah, it was really cool experience, man. He was like, hey man, it was really nice. Like he got behind the 240, stuck his hand across the pistol grip. Big fucking dude, right? Like his finger actually fills up the full like finger well of a 240. Bro, I can stick like 5 fingers in there. But yeah, man, the fucking it would be cool. But
All right,
Yeah,
so Steven
right there.
shared this, right? And I gotta go through this, right? Celebrities who play D&D. So we got Joe Manganiello, Stephen Colbert, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Vin Diesel,
No shit.
wow.
Deborah Ann Wall, Dan Harmon, Felicia Day, John Favreau. He'd be a fucking fun one. Terry Crews.
Yeah, no shit.
Holy shit. Judi Dench, Mike Myers,
No.
Anderson Cooper, Patterson Oswalt, Ashley Johnson is fucking awesome. Gerard Way, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, really? Big Show, Matthew Lillard, Tim Duncan,
Matthew
Kevin
Lillard, I knew
Smith,
about. He's got his own.
Will Wheaton, Tom Morello, David Benoff, and Matt Mercer. Yeah, fuck yes,
I knew
man.
about Will Wheaton as well, but Matthew Lillard has his own D&D company, Beatles and Grimm.
Really?
Yes, sir.
No shit.
Beatles and Grimm.
Kevin
Beatles.
Smith didn't surprise me at all, honestly.
No, Kevin Smith really no. Speaking of Kevin Smith, I might have a Jay and Silent Bob fucking bong sitting over there. What?
Cut this down.
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If you don't, then you know you owe me, yo.
Deborah Wall, man. I watched one of the For You videos of her geeking the fuck out about D&D.
Oh, love it.
Oh, have no fear. Blunt Man and Chronic are here.
Jay and Silent Bob, dude.
Noich.
One of the first ones I had gotten. A friend sent it to me, and I'm like, hell yeah. And he's like, you know who they are? I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you ever fucked a fat man in a trench coat?
Paul, you said that Jon Favreau played D&D. Well,
He
no
did.
fucking shit, dude. He invented the Mandalorian. He kept fucking Star Wars alive. Like, come on, man.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, fucking Favreau.
He's half of the fucking Marvel fucking universe. You don't really think about it. Yeah, that dude plays D&D. Come on. For real. I loved him in The Chef. Remember that? When he had the fucking the food truck.
No,
Great,
I don't think I
great
saw
movie.
that one.
Yeah. Look at John Favreau, the chef, man. It's right before he started doing what? Yeah, Cubanos. He was right. It was right before he started making all the. Before Disney got his ass.
I think he wrote, like, did everything for that.
He did that too.
All right, so I'm gonna cap the stream in the next 20 minutes. So one more time, I posted in the chat the link to join us on the stream. If you want to take part in the conversation, because now we're way off the rails, but I'm fucking loving it.
It's what it's about, right?
Absolutely, it's what it's about.
Something
just
that brings
us.
us all together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just us, and that's it. And
How
look,
it should be.
look at Tortoise's fucking health. I just want to point this out. He is so close to not being the channel boss anymore. He fucking wanted it really bad too. So links to the chat. Yeah, come on and join us if you want.
Don't be scared. We don't bite much.
Well,
Hard.
we don't bite harder than you want us to bite.
And with consent.
Dale, get your fucking pansy ass in here, motherfucker.
Consent is overrated.
Yeah.
Gee, sound like some fucking millennial. I'll make people mad. I'll offend someone.
Oh, there we go. We get K Booty's booty as he walked away.
Other Dave.
The other Dave.
Yeah, for those that don't know, KB5 UTY, the other Dave, he is the Seed Studios Meshtastic guru.
Ooh.
So while he's on the stream, if there's any Meshtastic questions, he's the guy.
Oh, I got a perfect question for him.
D&D.
All right. Yo. My audio working? Everything working like it's supposed to?
Yeah, we can hear you, Dave.
Okay. It got quiet. Fuck, guys. Yeah, look at that one.
Ooh.
Nice.
I've got them all over the place. I just don't have any of them turned on or booted up.
Dave, why does that look like Johnny Five's face?
Right? That is a Johnny Five.
Dude, why does that look like it's got my dick sticking out of it?
Yeah,
this is a,
you know,
Dude, if that's
5
your
inches
dick,
and
you wanna go
hard.
see a doctor.
Yeah.
If
Grouch's
your dick
wiener's
looks
only
like that, Paul, you need a doctor. Because it's black and flat.
but yeah, I just got that in the mail.
Oh,
Yeah,
Get
dude.
back in it.
Dude, I just sold that. Yeah, that's the Dragon of Icespire Peak Essentials kit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was just a week or so ago going, man, I want to get back into D&D. I need to get my shit. Because I gave it all to my kids. And then you guys started. I've been building one of those W4 MCM satellite rotator kits, listening to you guys.
Yep.
Right? Soldering it up and building it together. And then you guys started geeking out about D&D, and I'm like, all right, fuck, I got to get on the stream.
Well, Paul and I have geeked out about it for probably a couple of years now, talking about it. And then when Dave brought it up somehow, I was like, oh, you got to mention that. You got to come on Friday night.
Yeah, that's when he invited me on for Friday night.
I'm like, you got to be here Friday night. We got to talk about this because Paul will geek the fuck out.
Yeah, I've been playing D&D off and on for probably 20 years. Because I first picked it up in my first tour to Afghanistan.
There you go.
I don't keep up with all the rules and regulations. I just love to have fun with it.
Yeah, and that's I did it when I was a kid. I did it while I was in, and then after I got out, life kind of got weird. I there was a couple of chances to play, but not really anything solid.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm divorced and on my own, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll find some geeky bitches to play D&D with. But
Oh, and Dave, you found your geeky bitches.
yeah, yeah, like my big stick.
Wait, is he talking about us?
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, Dave below me, he is also a veteran.
I do not blow you. No.
I mean, listen,
Oh, so
the
you
best
weren't in
way
the
to say
Navy.
thank you is a blowjob.
So you weren't in the Navy.
No, I was in the Air Force.
One way bow! He never did PT.
Not gay underway, damn it.
No, I didn't do PT. And yes, we did twice a week get 90 minutes to go to the gym or do something physical. Where we
90
got-
minutes twice a week
Twice
to
a
do
week.
something physical.
Something.
Go do yoga and drink your fucking matcha.
That's right.
Does that include like going bowling with margaritas?
It does actually anything physical. So you could go bowling. You could actually go try and go to the gym. You could, yeah. It was hilarious. I was right at the beginning of the end of the Air Force.
We're all dude. All no flack, but all the flack, Dave. We're just all a bunch of jealous motherfuckers, man. We all wish we could join the 9 to 5
yeah.
service.
Yeah, the
Actually,
9 to 5.
We all wish we could hang out with Air Force chicks. That's the thing.
And eat at our chow hall.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, I had that privilege a few times.
I don't know. Marine Corps got a good chow. Marine Corps got good chow.
Okay.
Just because they have crayons doesn't mean it's good.
Listen, when I was at Bagram, Afghanistan, I would walk my happy ass from one side of post to the other side of post just so that I could go to Camp Leatherneck for their chow, because they had butter, and nobody else on fucking Bagram had butter, but the Marines had butter.
Touche.
What were they
Makes
using
sense.
it for?
Butter.
To butter the buns, of course.
Yeah, to lube up the crayons. Duh.
Oh shit!
Now
Did,
Dave shows that Mashtastic fucking doohag.
so
the
did
crowd.
Helltech 4 finally come out? I missed that.
No, not yet. It's supposed to be coming out, but I don't know. I'm kind of partial to the guys that send me to Hamfest and shit. So, but no, it's supposed to be coming out soon. It's supposed to be pretty badass. This is actually the L1 with an e-ink display in a case that has never been seen online except for right now.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's
Hold on, showcase that shit.
yeah, dude. Yeah,
Never before seen,
that's right.
Johnny 5.
except for right fucking now.
It's got TPU rubber bumpers on it. It's got the e-ink display. You even got a little door for the side where you can close up all your ports and shit. It's in development right now by Alley Cat, and I'm helping her figure it out. So she's actually in a competition. So this is one of her competition for Hacker IO that's sponsored by Seed Studios. So it's pretty neat. I've been printing the shit out of parts and pieces. I've got stuff piled up all over the place, different versions of it, different versions of the cases and the covers as we're trying to get everything lined out for her entry for the competition.
Well, I just want to say, Dave, if you need somebody to field test anything, just send it my way.
All right.
I will gladly field test the shit out of anything.
Yeah, you
We
just
can do that.
You just need to sanitize the antenna after you get it back.
Yeah. No, it'll be on permanent loan because I won't want that back when he's done with it.
Smart man.
I'll be like, dude, I broke it. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I broke it.
So I have a technical question the other day.
Okay.
So for those of us that have multiple devices, what is the best way, or are they ever going to fix connectivity so that when I walk out of the room and go downstairs and the Bluetooth drops and I come back and I forget to turn it back on or connect back up, that's
It's supposed to reconnect as long as the app is live. Um, but yeah, it doesn't. Not all the time. They are getting better about.
It's
Uh,
like a handshaking protocol.
yeah, yeah. The problem is you lose the handshake, and until the app goes out and says, "Hey, are you still there? Are you there again?" Then it's just going to stay disconnected. That's You got to remember the guys that are designing the firmware for this stuff. All of this stuff, except for the newer devices, is all repurposed IoT and LoRaWAN stuff. Right? It just happens to have a chipset that they can dump the firmware on and it'll work. So, trying to have, I think right now they support 50 or 60 devices. And then you have, like, I have iOS 26 on my phone now, right? iOS 26 works differently than iOS 18 did, so they're constantly having to try and make this shit work. And you have a team of developers that are all volunteers, and they're a little fractured in how they do it. So one guy will go to fix one bug, and he'll fix that bug where it'll reconnect every time you walk within range, but you will no longer get messages from your device. That kind of stuff that they're trying to work out.
gotcha.
And when it's compartmented like that, it's just they'll dump their version in there. And that's why there's never going to be a permanent version of Meshtastic. It's always going to be an alpha or a beta because it's constantly evolving and everything they're connected to constantly evolves. So
Yeah, let's be real here, right, Dave? I mean, look, all the guys that are within the development realm of Meshtastic, they're kind of like the OG version of the DARPA net, right? Except most of them are hams, and if they all just drank PBR, then we'd all be on the same sheet of music.
Exactly. And what's funny is Meshtastic was actually developed by IoT guys. Nobody with ham radio licenses. What has made it blow up right now is hams like gadgets, and these are really cool gadgets, and they have a radio on it. So everybody's kind of latched onto it. It started off with just IoT guys. It really actually started off with some IoT guys that were like doing programming code and firmware for these, and we're like, I wonder if I could send a message to you because we're all connected and all these devices are connected. I wonder if I could send a message, and they could. And they were already doing location sharing because, like, this guy right here is an asset tracker, right? That's what its original purpose was. It was an asset tracker. So they were using, because this will actually, with the right network and the right firmware, you can track via Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or
Well, wait, Cody. There you go.
Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or GPS. So
That's all good, man.
But then,
Honestly,
preppers got into it because it's secure, it's encrypted, off grid, location messaging and location sharing and messaging. And then ham radio guys were like, "Hey, it's got a radio in it. Let's play with it." And that's
Is there any?
What was that one, Paul?
This is the. Oh, pause.
TVM Supreme.
There you go.
let's cut it
And
down.
it's the Supreme because the antenna comes out the end instead
That's
of
right.
coming out the middle.
Yeah, kind of got a Paul Wiener on it.
Go ahead, Cody.
Let's be honest though. Let's cut it down to its fucking bare elements. Meshtastic and then everything that was in the Internet of Things that even started from the get was some weirdo in his basement was trying to figure out how to send a dick pic to to his Samsung refrigerator.
That's it.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
All right. I just
And
had
man,
to put it out there, boys. I had to put it out there.
there is some actually Meshtastic is cool, and it's the kind of mainstream to play with. But there are some other ones out there, and I'm trying to remember the one that I'm going to start playing with, because where this uses a single frequency, right? It's encrypted, single frequency. This one uses, because they all use spread spectrum technology to send the message. This other type, same radio, same equipment, same devices.
Mesh
Frequency
core?
hops. No, not mesh core. It frequency hops as well. So you want to talk about real
Within a
security.
band. Within a band, right? Frequency hop.
Yeah, within a band.
Okay.
Within the 900 megahertz ISM band.
Sorry,
But
my
it frequency hops.
my EW brain got crazy there. All right.
But it frequency hops to make it even more secure. And I'm like, man, now that's pretty cool.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to ask the dumb question here as the guy who doesn't do any Meshtastic at all.
Okay.
What do you guys actually use it for?
It's a toy.
Yeah.
It's a toy.
Thank God he finally said it.
But do you actually, what do you actually have, like? Do you have a specific use you use it for? Because I've been looking at a lot of different ones. I'm like, all right, well, maybe I'll get and start doing it. But then I'm trying to go, what would I actually use it for?
How I got into this, we actually use this for MCOM. We use these exact trackers with a PC and a software called Mesh Sense. Right, it's made by a Firmtech, same guys who make N3 FJP. We're very tied in with our emergency management team here at the county, and when we have an event, whether it be the 4th of July parade or there's an active fire that we're helping out with, all of our guys wear these, and I can actually track where they're at in real time, and we can send messages and do welfare checks over Meshtastic. Now, that is not on the main long fast channel. We're on our own channel, on our own secure encrypted channel and frequency, so we're completely away from the rest of the mesh, but we actually use it real world for tracking our guys when we go out and do events. That's how I got into it, and got involved and told Seed Studio about what we were doing, and now I'm their guy when it comes to ham radio and Meshtastic. So
Any word from Seed about putting an e-paper on something like this? That I know it'd be a little bit thicker, but this size.
they are in the process of making a new one of these. It got put on hold thanks to, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the tariffs and I think everything's fucking awesome about what's happening, but they're all Chinese made, so tariffs took a big hit on trying to get stuff developed and rolling. But there's a new T1000 that's going to come out specifically for Meshtastic. It'll actually have a PC port on it.
It won't kill you.
Yeah,
It's the T1000 that won't kill you.
that's right. My first node name for this was Skynet.
Subtle joke.
Oh, God.
I love it.
So yeah, there are real world purposes for it. Seed Studios actually has a HasCom kit that actually takes Meshtastic for the messaging and the location sharing, and then LoRaWAN devices, sensors and stuff like that, so weather sensors and everything else, and ties it into a single box. So if you go to an incident scene, you can have all of your telemetry of all your weather and sensors and everything you need, plus be able to track your guys and see where they're at. So there are real world purposes for it, but 99.9 is it's a toy. It's a cool gadget that everybody's playing with right now, and it's cheap to play with. So
this Meshtastic, man. I mean, really, with the protocol that it does, and I mean, of course, the band that it operates on. Essentially, it's the amateur community, whether it be ham or the amateur IoT guys, right? They're trying to replicate or at least build an open source version of what commercials already done,
Yeah.
essentially. And my analogy to it is like you got the big boys out there. You got the Harris, Talus, and shit, Motorola, right? Motorola has been around doing like over the air rekey stuff, man down radios, right? And all of it has the same exact language that Mesh has figured out. So it's not it's not reinventing the wheel. It's just giving some amateurs a chance to keep up with modern ish technology, which I kind of
Yeah.
fucking. I'm
And
kind of glad that we aren't
it
stuck with.
integrates to ATAC.
Yes,
Mm,
we're working on that. Well, DJ is working on that.
that ain't
Yeah.
tech.
There's ATAC integration where you can actually use Meshtastic for ATAC. So yeah, they're taking all of the real world stuff, but it's in an open source project for the people. And I'll tell you, I've had meetings with Homeland Security and the FBI wanting to know more about how this stuff works because it kind of scares some of the three-letter agencies because it can be used for bad just as much as it's used for good.
True.
Yeah.
Seed Studios came out with a fucking awesome. I haven't gotten it yet. Solar node.
Oh yeah,
P
I've got one on my
P1,
roof.
Do what?
the P1.
Yeah,
I think I don't remember
yeah,
which
it's the
model, but
P1.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
P1. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna get a P1 and I'm gonna mount it to the back rack on my truck so
there you
that
go.
I always have Meshtastic everywhere I go.
Yeah, I got lucky that the first one to hit the North America was the one that I got to show off at Dayton, and I got to take it home. So it's been on my roof since Dayton, and it just works. It never gets so it's got four 18650 batteries and a little 5-watt solar panel, but it never gets below 95% battery life. It just lasts forever. We tested it, and lived for 2 weeks in my closet in total darkness before it finally died.
Has she been through a fucking North Country winter?
Good question.
It's a very good question.
Come on now.
I'm in
That's
Central
amazing
Texas, so it
girlfriends.
never gets that cold here, and
Yeah.
that's one thing that everybody worries about is batteries shutting down and freaking out because of the cold. But yeah, Steve, it has a Grove port in it where you can put a like a temperature, humidity, and barometric pressure sensor in it,
I saw that.
and it just you're yeah, that's the BME 280, and I have one in mine. This guy actually has that same board in it as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I switched half my stuff over to MeshCore, but nobody in East Tennessee. There's like four of us that were using MeshCore, so it's kind of fucking useless.
let me run and get one of my other devices so I can remember
Hey,
what that other protocol is.
hey, hey, Dave. While you're fucking stretching around, dude, let me just put this notion in your mind. Will Meshtastic ever get to a common language that, regardless of who's making the device, whether it be fucking some Chinese asshole or some dude in his basement, will it ever get to that, like, cross fucking
Reticulum did it and then got in trouble for it because everybody wants their own piece of the pie. So I don't see it ever because there's 4 or 5 different things that do the protocols that do the same thing, and they're all kind of trying to do it their own way, and nobody wants to talk with anybody else. So no, I don't. I would love to see that I have a Meshtastic device, and this is on Mesh Core, and my other device is on the other stuff, and they will all be able to talk to each other.
yeah.
but they're all in their own little world, and they all want their little moment of glory. So
Oh, of course, right? Like everyone who invents something in their basement wants to get a little bit of cash out of it. I
yeah,
agree that wholeheartedly. But I mean, you can figure out a way to navigate the bureaucracy of it and get your foot in the door.
yeah.
What,
Well, and
what do you think? What do you think would be the most appropriate governing entity to slap a true universal protocol on something?
None.
um, none. They're not really. Because it's tinkerers. This is all open source. Well, most of it's open source. There
Yeah,
are some pay to play, like Beartooth or whatever it's called.
Beartooth, of course.
Same thing. $1,000 devices does the exact same thing as Meshtastic, and actually has the guts inside of it is a rack board.
Yeah,
It's the same stuff that everybody's using,
yeah.
right? So there are some pay to plays, and those guys are they're after
Um,
the government. Um,
what was the
Mesh
first?
Testing.
What was
Go
the
ahead.
first one that started that? Um, GoTenna.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the, the
GoTenna.
the
GoTenna was the
real
first one.
Moro
Yeah.
boys, right?
Yeah.
And I've got 4 of those GoTennas that are useless now because they switched over to government only
Yeah.
and quit updating any of this. You can't do anything with them. They
Yeah.
won't
And
connect to the phones, and
Spec 5 is doing the same thing. Spec 5 has got their own version of a Meshtastic type device, and they're starting the pay to play version of it, where there's going to be a free version that's featureless, and then if you want it to do anything, you'll have to pay to be able to activate features on devices. And there's a lot of people that are trying to do the pay to play. Mesh Core and Meshtastic are the only two that are right now screaming that they're going to always be open source and free. Everybody else has got some sort of pay to play element to it, which I don't fault anybody for doing that. If you can make money off of something, do it. But yeah, Meshtastic, Mesh Core are the only ones that are open source and scream that they're always going to be open source. But let me go get that device real quick.
Have you guys tested the range of your Meshtastic devices?
um,
I will tell you from 14,000 feet, the range is fantastic.
I would imagine.
I mean, like anything, right? Height is might, right? So yeah, you take it up to 14,000,
I think
and the fucking range is unreal.
Chris,
I don't think
if
there's
you're
a lot of it around here. Why I'm asking.
yeah, Chris, if you're talking about like what is the rules, what is the regulated power / antenna, blah blah blah, right? If you can get one node up on top of a substantial piece of elevation and get to the rest of the nodes, 915 megahertz. It's all relative, but 25 miles maybe.
Well,
And I'm
Seed's
talking, I'm
Seed's got
talking
one that does
big
what,
miles.
3 watts, right, Dave?
No, that's not Seed. That is it's some guys out of England. It's the G1, the station G1.
Okay.
That one will do 3 watts, right? But so it's called blackout comms. So the name is kind of
look at
cool.
my camera flashing. I don't know if that's will that focus in.
It's trying to check my face. Unlock his phone.
257 nodes?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You gotta-
over what distance?
About
So
2 hours away driving.
on average, your Meshtastic device with the way they come gets you about a mile and a half line of sight, direct point to point. Like this guy right here, sitting in here, I can get about a mile on it. We did 2 solar nodes, one at my house, one at Patrick's house, and we were getting about 15, but they were both at 35 feet with high gain antennas, right? So, and I think the longest distance so far with Yagi's station G1s or G2s at a watt, like 300 miles from mountain top to mountain top. So it's 900 megahertz. So height is might and line of sight, right? But yeah, blackout comms, they even have pay to play.
Yeah.
Right. So that's actually saying buy the license now or maybe later. But one of the things that I thought was cool about it is completely secure, encrypted messaging and location sharing, where you actually have to have a master device, and then you can create sub devices, but you have to actually physically set each one up to talk to each other. They then share the algorithm for the frequency hopping, and then they can communicate and stay communicating. So more advanced than Meshtastic, but also and more secure. But buy a license now or maybe later to get the full feature set. Beautiful interface on this thing, though. Really, really beautiful interface. So there's a lot of these things out there, but Meshtastic is the one that's open source, free, and everybody's playing with. At least in the United States. England.
How do you find out who has them?
You don't.
So I don't know anybody around me who actually uses them.
You
Like none of the clubs that I know of actually have people. I mean, people mess with them, but nobody actually has like things set up like you guys do.
have you put a node up to see the other nodes that it can see?
No, that's why I'm asking. Does it just automatically connect?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, my node is sitting over there in the windowsill, actually underneath the windowsill, so it has very little elevation. But the nice thing about Meshtastic is it'll go out 7 hops, and so you get those 7 hops out, and what Dave can see, if Dave can see you and I can see Dave, then you'll show up.
Yeah.
Correct, Dave?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once the more people you get in an area, I mean, a year ago, I was not even hitting 100, but now I'm at 257 because, and I would venture to say that probably less than half of those are actual hams in this area.
Yeah. The GMRS guys here in San Antonio have latched onto it big time. So there's probably more guys of the GMRS kind of guys playing with it than there are hams in San Antonio, in the greater San Antonio area. So yeah, we've got, I think I just did a refresh on this. I've got 127 nodes, but it's one of those kind of if you build it, they will come kind of things, because I was the first person that I know of to play with Meshtastic in the area. And I bought one device and I just stared at it because it didn't do anything. So then I bought a second device so I could talk to myself, right, across the room. And I'm like, okay, it works. Then Patrick and I put up the 2 homebrew solar nodes, and we just left them up. Well, then we tell the club about it. The guys in the club all bought a device. Most of them have shut them off and aren't playing with them anymore. But because we had 20, 30 nodes in Medina County, which is just west of San Antonio, the guys in San Antonio, when they turned theirs on, actually saw other people, right? So then they were like, oh, it does work, and there's people. And so then they tell their friends, and they tell their friends, and they tell their friends, and next thing you know, you've got 200 plus nodes. I've got, 130 nodes, and it starts working.
And terrain matters because, like, Dave's out in Texas. It's flatter than shit out there.
Not here.
So,
I'm right at the foothills of the hill country, so.
Oh, okay. But you get somewhere that's flat, and you can get a little bit more distance.
Oh, Florida is amazing. The Meshtastic in Florida is amazing how far you can get.
Imagine.
Yeah.
The problem
I got the fucking Adirondack Mountains right next to me.
is we've just got a bunch of hills and ridges in the mountains of East Tennessee here, and but it took over 2 years of playing with it and getting the community together and getting with repeater owners to put solar nodes up on towers, and then people in one side of town can talk to the people in the other side of town, and then more people start using it and growing it. Las Vegas has a really big um, meshtastic community.
Dude, Vegas is fucking huge.
We get people that are flying over, and you'll randomly get a message, hey, flying over, headed from so and so up to Kentucky today.
I do it all the time. Every time I fly, this guy right here fits perfectly. I always get a window seat, and you just put it up there and close the shade, and then you're just playing with your phone, and nobody thinks anything of it. You're like, oh, yeah, just doing stuff on my phone, and
Um, Huntsville
funny as well.
Hamfest this year. The Huntsville Hamfest this year was just unreal with the amount of node traffic.
oh yeah, oh shit, Dayton.
There was a lot of us.
Yeah. At Dayton there was over 300 nodes just at the Hamfest on the special firmware for the Hamfest. And I will admit it was kind of cool because most of them were these, and every time somebody would send a message, you would hear that distinct doo 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 coming from these, and somebody would send a message, and you would hear the entire room fill, and I was just like, yes,
All those people that didn't turn their external notifications off.
yes. And it's funny is I would grab the ones that because for some reason they have the firmware that's coming out right now has the nag timer set to 60 seconds. So it'll go doo 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 for 60 seconds. And
Oh.
unless you hit the button. And so somebody would walk by and I would hear him and I would grab them and say, okay, let me see your phone real quick, set the nag timer to 1 so that it would only go off once and then send them on their way.
Bob's calling it a night. Dude, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it, brother.
And with that 1999 super chat, Bob became the new channel boss.
Ooh, way to go, Bob.
Hey.
Yeah, thank you for that, Bob.
So is there actually going to be a hurricane that hits?
2. I forgot to mention the 2 hurricanes.
Oh, fuck. Hurricanes?
Hurricanes!
They are supposed to fuck North Carolina up like they did like Helene did last year,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
or
shit.
could.
Oh yeah, look at that. Going right up the East Coast.
Have they merged yet?
Um,
Because there was talk, or one of the models was saying that they could merge into a really big hurricane.
so this just shows the one that I saw is the guys in the coastal mesh, which is that area of the country. Their Discord, they posted a picture of Tropical Cyclone 9. And
Hey,
yeah,
Paul, will you drag
Yep.
Dave back in here?
Drag Dave back in here. Oh, all right. Sorry.
Sorry, Dave, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
So, 7-3 to the other Dave, the Hillbilly Ham Dave. Good to see you there. Before I step away to relieve myself one more time, the other Dave, there was a question in a private chat on where people can get the T1000. So if you get a link to that,
I got mine off Amazon.
I was
throw
about
that in
to
the chat.
say, let's they have any in the California warehouse, and I will direct them to Seed Studios and give them a 10% discount.
Oh, 10% discount.
Ooh.
Solar
You
node,
gotta
here I
love it.
come.
Now, I mean, if it was an Amazon link, I would absolutely 100% switch that to an affiliate link for myself. But
What?
if you got a Seed Studios link, let's send people to Seed Studios.
Yeah, let me get all that information because
Because
yeah, right now
for the
they
people,
have them in the California warehouse for $39.90, and I can give you a 10% discount. So
is that off the solar nodes too?
yes, I actually
Oh,
let me go back and look at. I think it's 10% for the P1 Pro. Let me share this first. I'll just throw the link in the private chat. Can I?
Hey,
Yeah.
Chris, did I hear you say that you were in the Adirondacks or had them nearby?
Yeah, I responded to you. I'm literally like 10 minutes south of where they start. I'm north of
Oh,
Toga.
yep. There. No. Yeah, it didn't. Oh, you're where? I'm sorry. It didn't come through. Oh, there
I'm
it
just
is.
I'm literally just north of Toga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took
Yeah.
forever to come through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on the
So
opposite
so
side.
anywhere between me going west, all I see is mountains.
Yeah. I'm up on the river,
Oh, okay.
the big river,
So you're
the big river, not the
Yeah.
Hudson, but the
Yeah.
other one.
So it's only 5%
St.
on the
Lawrence.
solar node,
Yeah.
but
Now, is
Where
that
like how far?
5% automatically applied to the link, or
well, no. So that's the link to get to it, and there's a code that I've got to pull up. I was just
okay?
looking at what promo data.
So the link is in the chat for those that are interested. It's the Seed Studios link for the T1000.
And that is the promo code to get 10% off of the T1000.
We promise Skynet will not initiate the day you turn this on. Maybe.
And then let's see if they have the solar node in stock. All right.
Okay, there we go. I got the promo code. Okay, so promo
You
Yep.
can't make that promise.
code for T1000.
And then they have the P1 Pro in stock at the California. No, it's on back order at the California warehouse.
Now that promo code for those that aren't paying attention, all right, it's a unique promo code. So you're gonna have to copy it directly from the chat as I
Yeah.
pasted it.
So don't worry about that other link. They don't have any solar nodes at the California warehouse right now. They're on back order.
Okay.
Hey, where is the California warehouse?
In
In your
California.
backyard.
In your
In
backyard.
No, I'm kind of curious. Like, do I need to go fucking knock on some doors and be like, "Hey, man, let me walk around this fucking 50
Yes.
acre fucking
Yes,
thing."
absolutely.
Yeah, go. I don't know where it's at. I could try and find out. I've never had that question asked. I just know it's in California, which is not here. So
No,
Which is not here.
I'm pulling your leg, Dave. I know exactly where it's at, dude. It's right next to the to an airfield that does really good air shows. But
okay.
yeah,
Cody's gonna be there tomorrow. He's gonna be like, "Hey, listen, Dave from Seed Studios told me that I could get a hookup."
Yeah.
no, I'm actually look. I'm going to be the anti-hero in the conversation when it comes to Meshtastic. Look, I absolutely love it. I think it has a exponential potential to make growth within not only the ham community but also the nerd community,
Mhm.
and I want to see it flourish.
Oh,
However, on the tactical, the military tactical side, it's really easy to jam the fucking 915 megahertz, man, and it's really easy to find out where it's coming from. However, if you flood the fucking gates with all of the IoT stuff, I don't know whether it's your mesh tactic that is telling me or that is passing traffic, or it's your Samsung fridge.
Right.
So, food for
And
thought.
and
Food.
it's the spread spectrum, it's the bursts too. So it's hard. We tried to do some location finding to see if we could find a specific node, and the problem is all 130 nodes that we have in the San Antonio area are on the same frequency, right? And they're all constantly blip 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 blip. So trying to pin one down is kind of hard.
Yeah, you have it's called in doctoral terms, it's called obfuscation through saturation.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very unique way to think about tactical communications for all you
Speaking
preppers out
of
there
that,
and everyone else. But
did y'all
it
see the Secret Service find the other day?
What they
what?
find now?
Hold on, let me pull it up so that I get it right.
Off. Down.
So Dell's saying that the biggest problem that he's seeing is guys with 10 nodes that eat all of his hops.
That can happen. It shouldn't happen with the way that technology works because it's algorithm driven on rebroadcast. So what it tries to do is it actually, when it receives a message, it pays attention to the signal strength of that message, and the stronger the signal, the longer it's going to take my node to rebroadcast that, right? Because the idea is let the guy who picks it up weak, who is technically further away because he has a weaker signal, let him send it sooner so that it goes further. The problem with the guy who has 10 of them in his backyard is if he doesn't have them set to client mute, they will all they all receive a signal at the same signal strength at the same time. And if they do try to rebroadcast, they will all try and rebroadcast at the same time. And the message.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
That's right.
Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect, Grouch. Perfect.
So on the 23rd, the Secret Service, where was it? In New York, discovered and raided, I think it was like 5 or 6 different locations where they seized 300 co-located SIM servers with over 100,000 SIM cards in multiple sites. All were capable of basically shutting down the cell grid for 35 miles around the UN General Assembly.
Oh,
Damn.
Holy.
Yeah, they
And-
built this little super sim service center,
Yeah.
and they were gonna, well,
They don't know what they were going to use them for. They're just hypothesizing.
The problem is that like
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
yeah, they don't know what they want to report, in my opinion. Right? I think
Yeah.
this.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think the center has been up and running for a long time. Because I mean, fuck, dude, all of us on this chat and everybody else listening has fucking gotten a robocall, and there's some fucking shitty little version of a recorded voice that says, you've been whatever for your $40,000
We've
loan.
been trying to contact you about your car warranty.
Yeah, oh, dude, I wish it was.
A lot of us are really smart. I'm really smart.
I wish it was about your car warranty nowadays, but now it's. I mean, it's a big play on the gullibility of the elderly that say, "Oh, okay, I think I was supposed to do this or supposed to do that." It just drives me nuts, man. I'm fucking tired of it. But really, when spoofing SIM cards really fucking is really dirty practice, and I think we need to fucking nail that down hard, because I don't know if you've experienced this, but I've had my own phone number text me or even call me. I've had my own phone number call me and say, "Hey, I'm looking to get some money out of you. I was like, how is that? How is that should not be possible, right? You got some conflicting IPs going on somewhere in the network, and it was just frustrating, man. But yeah, that's some wild shit that you found there, Steven, in New York.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go.
Dell, I don't think any of us would lose sleep if the UN got shut down. They're fucking
No.
useless
Right.
and they need to be shut down.
Yeah.
Fucking blue helmet motherfuckers.
Hey, if anybody's listening on the chat, the ISS is going to be sending down some fucking slow scan television shit.
Man, I
Over,
wish I was set up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brother.
When?
Look, yeah, fucking.
Coming next month?
Yeah, no. This weekend. This
Oh, is it
weekend.
this
I think.
weekend?
Oh yeah.
Well, this weekend. Okay.
That was one of my
Oh.
biggest accomplishments.
On
First
what
got into radio.
frequencies? You know.
On the
145 800.
ISS.
On the
TV.
ISS frequency.
145 800.
Yeah, man. Go out there, download whatever the fuck you gotta do. What's it like, SSDV encoder or whatever the fuck it is on your
Yeah.
phone? Yeah. If you want to just go fucking silly, dumb, old school, stick your phone up to the microphone of your Baofeng on your
I've done
fucking
it.
on your rubber ducky, you might actually get a few.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude. ISS is going to be pushing out, I think, like 16 images. Well, I mean, images
Typically.
being, yeah. So get on it, dude. Fucking for real. Anybody else here?
I have
Right.
yet to get all of any of the ones that they've done over the last couple of years. I'll get like 75% of them and then get a couple of them that are bad and I only get like
All right.
this much of the image, but it's
Mhm.
fun.
Oh
It
yeah.
is.
dude.
It's a lot of fun. So one of the things that I first started out with was like, what did I have? I had the 2400, maybe the 1900. I had a headset just like this with a microphone. I bent it right over the speaker, and I had it decoding that way before I got myself a signal link.
All right. I just jumped on to fuck with you guys, and I gotta go to bed.
Well,
So-
we
Well,
appreciate it.
I think we all need to head there now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all right, Dave. Because listen, a half an hour ago, I was ready to wrap this show up and call it a night.
Half an hour ago, and it's 3.5 hours, and we're still going.
So, with that being said, all right, let's just go around the horn. We'll check in with everybody and Dave, WX2CIV, Combat Infantry Badge. What do you got coming up over the next couple of weeks? So what can people kind of look for?
Right now, it's just the set next Saturday for myself here locally in the North Country. And of course, I did say that I have the Monster Jam coming up the following weekend, so we'll go watch some monster trucks crush some cars. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
But other than that, I don't
Vet
think there's a whole lot going on. Yes, Vet Ticks, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
put
I
in
don't
a
know about-
lottery back a while back. They had a lottery for them, and this was before they even put them. They actually put them out. So I did win them through the lottery.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Sunday.
Hey,
Yeah.
Paul, make sure you throw a VetTix link in there for people that don't
Yeah,
know
sure.
about VetTix.
Yeah. For those that don't know about VetTech. Yeah. All right. And while I'm doing that, Steven, what do you got coming up?
Well, I've got Leosa qualifications tomorrow that we have to do once a year. And then I'm going to try and get out next week and do some POTA.
Oh yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with a little POTA.
At least try. I
got
tried this week and I was never successful on getting out.
Got a nice little post
All right.
story.
Well, so for those that don't know, Steven's call sign is KO4JJU. So throw that in your ham alert. So when the Steven gets spotted on POTA, you will get notified.
Thank you.
All right. The other Dave, KB5UTY.
Yes, sir. Well, so my mom is moving, so I'm trying to help her with that tomorrow. But also with her moving, I get my camper. So pretty excited about that. Next, so I got that going on. Hopefully this weekend I'll finish building the satellite rotator, the WM4CM or whatever it is, satellite rotator kit. So I can start playing with satellites and maybe actually pick up the ISS SSTV through my 9700. And then Belton Hamfest is next weekend, and that'll be my first trip in the camper. So that's what I got going on.
Nice. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to the highlights at Belton.
It's not that big. And I don't have a booth or anything. I'm just going up there to hang out. Hopefully Paul will make it down. If he does, then I'll have some Japanese whiskey to sip on while I'm at Belton.
Oh, outstanding. Yeah. Well, hopefully Paul saves a little bit of that for when I'm in Texas in April.
Well, he got me my own bottle, so maybe I'll have some left over in April.
Okay. Highly doubt it, but we'll see.
So do I. If not, we
All
can
right.
get some more.
Yes. Cody, what do you got going on? What's coming up?
What's coming up? Oh Lord, you don't even start it. Okay.
No,
ISS.
I do. That's why I asked.
No, for real, brother. ISS. I'm gonna get on it, and I got to get my soldiers on it. We're gonna listen for the ISS on our military radios, on our military antennas, and that's what I'm gonna do. Get them all to download some slow scan television shit, and we're gonna make it weird, because I got to inspire the next generation to do some shit. So that's the immediate week that's going on. If we don't do another podcast soon, I want to let everyone in on the Noble Skywave. Right, Noble Skywave is the shit, dude. It's the military HF Super Bowl. Right. So if you want to give it a look, if you're a Mars member or a military member or anybody else, or if you just want to fucking find out what frequencies we're transmitting on, just listen to us. Get on there. So it's nobleskywave.ca. It's the Canadians. They put it on. A great group of folks that are doing HF shit, and we really got to be a part of it. What I'm going to be doing in the very near future is going and hunting down the Amazon rabbit hole and find out if I can get one of those Meshtastic nodes straight from Dave from the warehouse, if I can steal it. But yeah, one final note before I steal everybody else's thunder, man. I just want to say that the Weekend Warriors has been an absolute blessing to talk to you all about some of your trauma bonding and just the bullshit with y'all. And I really appreciate that we're all here. And I want to keep all of this going. And a final note, make sure your one-way valve is closed.
Well said. Well said. All right. What about you, Chris?
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
well, like I said earlier, right? Like we're trying to buy a house, so that's like the biggest thing on the plate right now. We're in the middle of trying to, get the finances ready for buying a new one. We're trying to sell her old one. That's pretty much like all the focus right now. From a radio perspective, I don't know. Like I actually sat here the other day and realized I haven't done any radio in months. Like it's been a long time. Yeah. So we talked about, like, I put it in the Discord. I think when Steve put in the Discord about like all the states we're still missing. I think we're going to start planning that trip. Try and knock out a few of those for the club. You're closer to Maine than I am, man. depending on where you're at right now.
I'm
I
at
can easily
home. I am much closer to Maine than you are.
Yeah, I mean it's like a 4-hour drive to Kittery. I think 4.5 hours to Kittery for me.
It's about
I know
45 minutes for me.
Yeah, and I know there's parks over there because I've done them.
You're that close and you haven't gotten off your ass?
Yeah, dude. You're that close. You can literally hop over the freaking border and run a park because I know there's one right there.
That's like an afternoon fucking outing. Damn, dude.
Yes, I will 100% do an afternoon delight where I will go to Maine and activate as K2FTS.
Hey, Chris, get your ass out there and open up your one-way valve and go do a POTA. For the love of God, dude. Go.
Oh, even better. Come do it with me. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Go touch grass, as the kids say nowadays.
Woo!
we were actually talking about that, like we're making a road trip to go do Maine and then hopping over there and then swinging back through Connecticut and Rhode Island on the way back.
Be good, dude.
And then I can do Massachusetts is easy. That's like 30-minute drive from here. I go to PA and Jersey pretty routinely. At least once a month, once every other month. I can nail those out pretty easily. But yeah, we'll have to hook up and do one over near Kittery. I know there's a couple of places I already did over that way. Yeah, I say it.
Yeah, I know you see.
Listen, I can only do so many, man. There's other people around those states.
Unfortunately, I don't travel much. I mean, I do travel, but it's typically because of hockey. And I'm sure some of those states
You can get Canada. Can you do K2FTS for over the border?
Unfortunately, I cannot.
We can not on the live stream. Let's not talk about that. there's some rules.
So with that said, Paul, I think we're done.
Rules and deviations.
I would love to try and come up to you guys, but we just figured it out because Monday I'm actually sending one of my guys up to Maine. He has to drive up there because he's carrying some flammable gas, so we can't ship it or fly it. And it's going to take him 3.5 days to get from San Antonio to Gorham, Maine.
Listen, man, I've been in the Army for a hot minute, okay? I go on leave all the time. I'll tell you what, give that motherfucker some Red Bulls. He'll be in Maine in about
1400 on Monday morning.
Yeah.
I mean afternoon.
Following the rules, it'll take 3.5 days. He's probably going to make it in 2. But, yeah.
Well, if Wally's up here, he wants to meet up, let me know. Go ahead, Steven. One last thing. Go ahead.
So, for Dave, the other Dave, Del Fargus, if y'all are not members of Flag and Torch, flagandtorchsociety.com, there's a link in there to our Discord channel. Make sure you click the little green checkbox so you get all the channels. Or more of the channels.
More.
Yeah, you won't get all of them until you become a
paid
member of Flag and Torch.
Paid member? What is one of those? Man, that's coming up soon.
And
it's a whole $25 a year.
They're gonna be taking my money here in a couple of days. Them fucking assholes.
But if y'all aren't members, join us because if you think this is debauchery, this ain't.
No.
This is fucking mild.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, this is mild.
This is mild.
Yeah. Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
I want to close it out. I want to hear your parting words. But before we do, Dave mentioned something about his new Metastic node, and you said that his antenna is the same size as your member. I did the math,
I think we're going to need proof on that.
and then 915 megahertz is 6 1/8 of an inch. 6 inches.
Yes, Cody for the win.
So
I'm sure it was the missus there that caught that.
if you're rocking a mesh-tastic dipole, I think the lady would be all right with your average member.
Well, with that being said, for the record, I'm a grower, not a shower.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a 800 megahertz.
And I'm wearing my Skydive New England shirt, which is up in Maine. It's Lebanon, Maine, just over the border. Yeah, so 100%. I am ready and willing to activate a park in Maine because I've yet to activate Maine for myself as well. But first and foremost, I want to say thank you to you guys for joining me. It's great to get the boys back together. Thank you so much to everybody in the chat, especially the green chat members. Thank you for being channel members. If you're not green, I don't know why you're not. Join. There are memberships as low as I believe $1.99 a month. So for less than a cup of coffee a month, you can help support the Weekend Warriors and the channel and me and all of the stuff that I'm doing. My original plan for this weekend was to go skydiving, but I got a couple of people that want to come look at the ATV tomorrow, and a couple other things that I'm selling off. So I will probably not be skydiving this weekend, but I will make sure to get a skydive in next week. I've got some videos that are currently out for channel members and Patreon members only. I've got some videos that are going to be coming out for public release. But a huge shout out and a thank you to everybody that is a channel member or Patreon member. You are the ones that are helping to fund the extra skydives and the different things that I get to do in all my travels and everything. So thank you. And that being said, the last thing that I want to say is for the people that have stuck with us all the way to the end, don't miss tomorrow's live stream where the Northeast Ham Radio crew is going to get together. We're going to talk all things Northeast Ham Radio. That will be live streamed on my channel as well. So I look forward to seeing everybody in the chat tomorrow. And thank you again for being here for this episode of the Weekend Warriors. 100%. I absolutely love the foundation of the Weekend Warriors, why I started this. This is our group therapy on the interwebs. And so thank you for being here. And thank you for supporting me and all of my stuff. And with that, I think I got to check my email. Hold on. I think N2MAK sent me something. It was node 86753
309.